I'm using a PNG while you fuckers are using whatever the hell you are. A real gamer.
What?
What? It's doing things. Stop doing the things. Okay, so.
Stop doing things? I'm just gonna go.
No, I mean, never mind. Why am I getting fucking DM'd for now? What? I was gifted you a tier 1 subscription. Oh, who gives a fuck?
Whoa! Can't say that on stream, Taffy.
I thought I did.
TOS.
I'm sure I did.
TOS.
Oh, wait,
fuck.
I honestly, I curse like a fucking sailor.
Same, bro. Oh, wait.
You are a sailor.
Yeah. Hold up. The dogs are being annoying.
Well, if we're doing TOS, hold up. Let me just preface this for the fact that everything is TOS. So I'm just gonna go and then I'm gonna go.
Oh, I'm done.
Everything is within terms of service. And then shoot. And then I'm gonna go.
Right.
I let the dogs out.
Wait.
Choose your warlock patron.
For those of you who have just joined us, the voice you're hearing, this is Fryer. This is the boy that we're missing.
He's on standby, and he's our artist in the making, I can see.
I am impersonating a man of the cloth. The cloth in question is a cum rag. I am sorry.
Are you...
And it's already begun.
Oh,
we've already broke the GM.
Fry, if you need any inspo, I've sent some in the improv chat. You can take mine.
Oh,
it's fine.
Oh, thank you. Oh, wow, perfect. No. Look. Because this is Twitch, has to be within terms of service. You see, they're in a bathtub. It's a hot tub.
Yeah.
It's like.
Oh yeah. It's bathtub stream now. Oh no, we're turning into a bathtub stream. No, it just can't be.
Look. Is it really a bathtub if it's the whole ocean?
I mean, for Cthulhu, it sure just is a oversized bathtub.
No, that doesn't work. Hold up. No,
that's weird.
Look. We had to give Cthulhu a love interest for it to be a proper D&D game, okay?
Yeah.
No.
What? Do you know what's so impressive about that, right? More than anything else? Roll20 refuses to cooperate with the stylus. He's doing that with a fucking mouse.
Yep.
Yes.
Look, we don't talk about that, okay?
Getting along.
That's just a fact of the matter.
Wait, I thought we didn't talk about Bruno.
80s jog lover. Hey, y'all, your third favorite disappointment is back. What do you mean? You're always welcome.
Hi, Milk. That's my friend Milk.
Hi, Milk.
Yes.
Smoke it in the
I'm
morning.
glad that we have Milk here.
Yes.
Wait, no, Fry. You can't just do it like that. We have to.
You're talking.
Sacrificed a fish to Cthulhu.
Yes, muscle mummy. Yes, I love it.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. No, we have to be we have to be modern. 2022.
Who cares about being modern? I want to be turned on.
Exactly.
There you go. You're the clavicle.
Look.
He gets it.
I respect women. Okay? I want to preface what I'm about to say by saying that I respect women. However...
Oh, no.
That's
not a good start.
True respect should be reserved for people who can crush my head between their thighs. That's regardless of gender. So...
add a little extra to this.
A little extra?
Yeah.
Alright, anyway, let's I've got to fucking move all this shit around now. This is a giggle. So let's get on that. Fryer, do you have a link to the the bot, the sort of OBS Ninja. Sorry, I
cheating.
couldn't brain.
No, I do not have OBS Ninja on this computer. I've
No.
mentioned this.
It's a website, my dude.
Oh
It's
no,
just a
we
website.
lost. We lost Victor again.
It's again.
OBS Ninja is a website. Okay, video.ninja. Awesome. Okay, add your camera to OBS. Allow camera to access.
There you are.
Video source, HD camera, audio source. Markers.
Hey, Blake.
Not. How do I turn off my audio?
I don't think you need that
Hello,
because we can
Blake.
hear you through Discord. So then we'll hear you
Yeah.
twice.
So
Yeah.
no audio.
Oh
I
yeah,
have
no
disconnected
audio. Yeah, no audio to
Yes.
that side.
And then I'm going to go copy this link, copy to clipboard, and then press here. Wow! As soon as you told me that it was a website, I did that in like 1 minute.
Yeah, it's really fucking good.
All right. All right.
Who would have
So
thunk it would be that easy?
if I have made my addition to this,
There is a tiny boy saying, "Help me! Somebody please help me! Please, somebody please!"
He's,
brassiere is slipping.
damn, Mickey Mouse out here really using all that Disney money
I
he's
thought, it was
getting.
I
Damn.
thought it was an Elmo. Is that not Elmo?
I mean, it can be Elmo, it can be, it can be
It
whatever
is-
you want,
it
baby
is-
baby.
It is insert high pitched character voice here. I'm just glad that I have added to the art by adding
I-
tiny man just like hanging from,
I
Oh,
drew
there he
the
is.
from
fish.
the brassiere.
Wow,
Oh, children!
you are
Absolutely
Oh.
radiant.
yeah.
That's gonna be a bit too much exposure.
Yeah, there's a lot of light in your face. What's the fucking over exposed?
I am too powerful.
No, that's just what the average light mode user looks like.
Yep.
Maybe if I go. Maybe if I just hold up.
I
This on
am
here?
the
Yeah, there we go.
It's easy.
Maybe if you put on a white t-shirt. I don't know.
Put on a white
Oh,
t-shirt, you just fall in with a background. That can't be like a legit thing.
Do
gotta
I have
l-
a stuffed pig?
Uh,
Or just-
Oh
just like
man,
this?
Fryer, what have you done?
There we go.
No.
If you
Yeah,
put-
perfect. Perfect.
Look at that! Look at that! We've already advanced 5 people because of tits on stream.
Yeah.
All within terms of service because
Yep.
Yeah.
it's they're
They're
in
in
a
a
bar.
jacuzzi.
there's clear,
They're in a
clearly
bath.
water involved. It is fine.
Yep.
Look! They're supposed to be like that. Don't worry about
Right,
it.
what am I gonna do about this? Right. What if I?
Oh, cool! I can now elevate my messengers. Don't do that though.
How am I gonna lay this out?
Cthulhu bathtub stream now.
Oh,
Yay!
Hey,
Vic,
Vic. Thanks for the reason.
thank you for the subscription. Oh, and folks, also, don't
Just
forget,
stay tuned right now.
if you have Amazon Prime, please feel free to use it to subscribe
Oh,
to our
Prime's like-
channel. Every little bit helps. So we can keep
Because you know
bringing
who can-
amazing content to
Mhm.
a computer screen near you.
Because you know who doesn't deserve Bezos money? Bezos.
No one.
Bezos.
Bezos
I
doesn't
mean,
deserve his own money.
Bezos is gonna get the money regardless.
Yeah, true.
I'll
Homeboy
find a
gets
way.
paid.
We'll find a way.
Thanks for the follow, there, Milk.
Look, you want to know the way to make sure Bezos don't get paid. You go into his warehouses and you steal his shit, and you leave.
No, don't do that.
That
That's a
works.
crime. That's a crime. Don't do that.
Yeah.
What?
Can't advocate for crime here.
No.
Listen, it's
Oh
it's
wow!
my
Now we
turn.
can actually see you. And oh god, did you get sunburnt?
I think that's just the resolution. Oh, sorry, the saturation.
All
Yeah,
right,
no,
so Taffy, if you're trying to adjust things, I'm thinking that the follows and the chat should go in the middle, and your head should go beneath Ozzy's. That way, it's
That's
three
what
and
I
three.
was thinking. Yeah. Wait, I got this. I've got this. If we create as much space as possible, so I'll notice this. Oh, there's fucking 3 parts to Lotus. God damn it.
Oh my god.
I mean, if you want to remove the white and just have like
It looks like
me
shit.
on the paper.
It looks like shit.
You slack at work. Just imagine.
Okay.
It legitimately looks like shit.
Okay.
I'll show you now. Right, watch out. This if I hide it. Yeah. Actually, that's not too bad, eh?
See? I kind of like it. It's cozy.
It's cozy here in the corner.
Yeah, let's get rid of
No
that
one
then.
touches me in the
Where's
corner.
my-
Remove.
Hold on.
We'll just do
That's
that. It's
me.
less
If you
bad.
need to shrink me down a little bit, Marco.
Don't shrink me though.
Where I'm the child. The child is me.
Yeah, we may have to be doing those things.
Oh, and also for all of our amazing viewers, I'm hoping probably not this upcoming session after this one, but hopefully by the one after, I'll have Tevin as a PT avatar.
As a little mouth
That's
movie
cool.
thingy.
Yeah.
You can
Oh,
do the little
God.
flappy doos. Also,
I guess
Fryer, buddy.
guess I can-
Victor's got words on his face.
Fryer, I have to say, my man.
I
It
carry
looks
my
like
words
you've
in
been
my
flash banged. You look like you've been perma flash banged.
Flashbang through it all.
You're
There we go.
like you have a light just on your face, just like full blinders.
It is literally
I've done-
like. God.
I've turned
Also-
one off. Maybe if this is.
I actually have a cute little game I want to play with you guys. I want you guys to guess the movie that's currently on in the background, based solely
Hocus
upon
Pocus 2?
no, based solely upon a few lines.
Okay.
Family's everything.
Oh God.
Oh,
Immediately.
Fast and
refuse to guess.
Furious. Anything Fast and Furious related.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just
given
heard
one.
family and
Given
I just
one.
immediately
But here's the
like my
thing,
brain
here's
just
the
went to
thing,
Vin Diesel.
though. Here's the
Yep.
thing, though. Can you guess which one it is? Based
3.
No.
Oh, there's like 12.
1 in
there's a
12th chance.
number.
Just
There's
guess.
a number of them. This is the one in which you can see John Cena.
6.
You can never see
No.
John Cena. That's a trick.
No.
That's good.
Yeah,
I respect
it's
that.
let's see.
illusionary.
Is this a developed?
It is one where they introduce a as of yet unknown of character back into the franchise that was never there before, but is arbitrarily there now, and they set it up with a very terrible opening sequence in which a car crashes and someone dies.
Still
Someone
all of
close
them.
to the main man, Vin Diesel. I mean,
You said-
not
You said
necessarily.
Vin Diesel dies in a car crash. That's not this timeline. It's
Here,
Paul Walker.
tell you what. There is a scene in this movie where they comment on their luck about how a guy sits in the middle of all these people shooting guns at him, fully automatic guns, and none of them hit him, or they hit his body armor, and he manages to kill them all. There's like 9 or 10 guys just like da 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 shooting him like a fish in a barrel, and they never kill him. He's just like, what is this? No? Okay. All right.
I stopped watching Fast and Furious after Tokyo Drift, man.
It's the 9th one. It's the 9th movie. And later in the same sequence, they realize that there's landmines up ahead,
Drive into him for it.
and they're like, hey, look, if you drive over these landmines fast enough, they won't kill you, because that's how landmines work.
Is that some sort of Warhammer fucking Oracle logic? If I go fast, it won't blow me up.
Well, you see the premise behind it is that there's a delay between when you step on the mine and when it comes up and explodes, and that's how long you have to drive over it. They're like,
Okay.
oh, there's like a 4.5 second delay. It's like, if we go fast enough, we can just drive over them.
Yes, it is actually Warhammer fucking orc logic. Faster I go. It's actually just like, if I go fast, nothing can hit me.
Technically, speed of light is faster than an explosion. You see, Joglover gets it. We have someone who gets it.
Fucking love it. Fucking love it. Like, okay, unironically, anything related to like Warhammer fucking orcs that just believe in shit and it works. Kind of like, oh, our fucking vehicle is out of fuel. Zog, why didn't you refuel it? What do you mean? Of course I did. I refueled it back at base. Of course you did. And then they just turn the key on again and it starts working.
Yep.
Does it have any fuel? Probably not, but it works.
All right, that is, it's somewhat of a mess, but that'll do for me.
Quick idea. Put the logo in the top corner instead, and you
Hold
can
on.
move.
That's why I got the alert box.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you know.
I don't mind being covered by an alert box once every so often. I don't mind.
Right.
So you can put me up there if you want us all in like a row. If you want all your ducks in a row.
Duck, go.
So, someone please subscribe just so we can test out that.
Oh, I gotta do this anyway, right?
No.
Go to the dashboard.
There were
Alert
10
box.
people.
What's that?
I counted
That's
them.
fine.
I counted them. I just got into the scene. There are 10 people shooting automatic rifles at him. They only hit his body armor. Nothing else. He kills them all.
Lucky him, huh?
Yeah, very, very lucky him. They were above him, to the sides of him. They were all around him. Just center body mass, everyone. It reminds me of this one video that I saw recently.
Big mook energy.
What the McFuck Kiri? Play my
Big
goddamn music.
energy.
Alright, whatever. You should pancake, I guess.
Alright, we should probably
There we go.
delete the patrons.
Right, okay, we're getting some music on the go, and we'll get a catch up, and we'll go through all the bits and pieces, and we got new ones.
I banish
Victor
you.
L. 3 minutes ago, Shad didn't get the hint.
What?
That's in game suggestions.
Oh.
I have no idea what you mean by that, Vic.
That's Shad not getting the suggestion that we don't like Fast and Furious.
Oh.
Hey, look. It's okay. Also, literally literally any protagonist in a situation where they're outnumbered. That's what this video reminds me of.
Like the Kingdom. What the fuck they did with that movie? Like Jamie Foxx. It's like three of them right in the middle of this town, which looks like any sort of council housing, but it's in the Middle East. That there's just like 8 floors, buildings all around them, balconies, just several dozen people there, just absolutely just filling that zone with lead, with AK-47s and RPGs and whatnot, and then, hey, thanks for the follow. And no one gets hit. Like, how? You're up in a balcony, you've got a place, you're right there, you got a full magazine. Like, it would take one shooter to take all 3 out. Like, that is, like...
Alright, though!
Holy shit, thank you for the subscription.
Yay!
You see,
The sub counter works! The sub counter works, look.
Yay!
Woohoo! Nice, awesome.
Yeah, we're aiming for 22 by the end of 22. It's a very humble goal, but it's...
You did not. You removed the art, you jerk.
What art?
Shad, stop being horny for the Cthulhu.
What are you talking about? No one can comprehend
Also,
my
Guys,
adoration.
if we can beat this goal before the end of 2020, I'll do a face cam reveal. Granted, all of these dorks already know my ugly ass mug, but
The thing is, though, like, I did that for free. I'm the idiot, I guess.
Actually, me
Okay.
too. I'm in this as well.
Look. You guys are silly, okay? Because me, I'm never gonna do a face reveal.
You don't even have a face.
Exactly.
Ooh.
I am Doge.
Should I just leave the fish in here? Let's just move the fish to the ocean. No! I need to... I cut his fin off. Fucking hell, I'm not making shark fin soup here. You know
Well,
what I mean?
no, so Taffy, I drew him really wonky.
It's fine. We'll put him in the ocean. There you go.
Okay.
There's above and below. He's in the
Yay.
ocean now there.
Just give him a little dip.
Alright. Let's set up our boy's token here.
Yeah.
We got that.
Oh, so I should.
Operate. Work with me. Work with me. Damn you, roll 20.
If we can beat
there's-
the goal before the end of 2020, I will do a face cam reveal.
Nice.
Oh, by the way,
So you do it.
Freya, you did roll for your HP, right? You level up HP?
Yep, sure did.
Yeah, they rolled a 6.
Yeah, you got one dice. When one dice higher, somebody explained you how to do that today.
No, I just did it.
Oh, right. You may have to roll again. Because you got to go one dice higher. That's how I've offset it. So instead of being 0.5 lower than average, it's 0.5 higher.
You know what? I'll keep it for this one, but then I'll take up the opportunity next time.
No dramas. I think that's pretty much it. You have a passive perception of 6? How the fuck did you pull that off?
Oh, I have
Negative wisdom.
I have a crippling. Okay, I'll explain it in game.
Yeah,
Wait,
well,
let's
explain
look
it
at
in game.
let's look at the sheet.
All right.
I mean,
so
My person
Oh.
is 7 as well, so.
Oh,
I
I
have the
thought my
perfect
rolls were
way.
trash.
I have the perfect way to introduce Fryer's character.
well,
You gotta let me have this one.
well, hang on. We got.
Come on, man, it's my character.
Fine.
Okay, so, yeah, wait, is that in the way of... No, it's not. Alright, we do have a bit of space here that's not being used, which I'm not quite sure what to do with. What if I did this? Yeah. Whack in the middle, take up some space in there. That'll do. Awesome. Oh, can I put text on? Add text. Text. That's what I need in. Wait. Text. Character. There we go. Fucking generator. What the hell is people talking about? Okay. Why? I just want that. No! What a knobhead. Right. Gimme.
Oh.
Right.
Not bad, but what
Now
about
go away.
not bad?
Okay.
Not gonna lie, this music is kind of giving me like Pathfinder, Kingmaker vibes.
Skyrim vibes is what I get.
Yeah.
Skyman.
No. if I don't hear never should have come here or then pay with your blood, it isn't Skyrim. Or it
I
isn't
used to be an
Oblivion.
adventurer like you, till I took an arrow to the knee.
Ha. There we go.
Yes, Fast and Furious. Because driving
Oh. Perfect.
faster on a collapsing bridge means you'll get through it.
I'm the Freya's character. Oh, no.
Disrespect the law and you
don't-
disrespect me.
So, help.
I will give them a great finger.
So yeah, don't move tokens about. We're doing this theater of the mind. I've literally got the tokens here just so people know who is who, right?
Yeah.
So you'd actually move that off the stream then.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I thought we were gonna zoom out at some stage.
Nah.
But yeah, no. Are you gonna put my my handle after my name, or is that something which I can do?
Oh wait. Oh, Yeah, good shout, good shout,
Got
good
it.
shout. Oh.
Sorry, I got a song that stuck in my head. Probably, don't want to say any words because
Don't let us experience the same thing.
Sweet.
That would be terrible.
There we go. Okay, doke. I think.
You guys want to hear a fun fact?
Currently, we can see Freya's HP bar, but not the number above it.
So,
I could
Does
see
it
his
matter?
number.
I can't see
no,
anyone's.
we can see the number on stream. We can see the number on stream, I reckon.
Yeah,
he
no,
meant
guys,
not on
because
stream.
it's not consistent. That's why I.
Yeah,
showed
not
it.
matter. You can see it on stream it anyway. So
Alright.
you gotta be on. You gotta be on the stream anyway. We're not worried about metagaming here. As I said to Ozzy when he was freaking out about his HP, it's like, dude, this is
Free!
never gonna
Help.
be difficult.
I'm dying. Help. Do I have the most HP? Help.
Oh. We gotta do NPC name requests as well. I got a bunch of these now. I'm never gonna have to worry about
Also-
the NPC names. I got one place name here.
I
Mount.
have a very
Oh no, you may still have to worry.
I have a very minor thing that
Right.
I'd like to toss out there.
Mhm.
Little fun fact: this is the third game of D&D I've played today.
Jesus Louises.
Shad is one of those just fucking D&D machines, man. He just.
Well, this
what
is
he, like,
my
12?
first of 4 today, so.
Oh, fucking
Hell
Alright,
yeah.
well,
Okay.
All right. Anyway,
Guys,
Ozzy,
I don't
could
have
you,
a problem.
Ozzy, could you do me a solid, right? Could you just keep an eye on your channel points and tell me if they go up by like 600 or something, like 400? I think it should go up by.
It went up by 50.
No. Just have a look at it now and let me know if it goes up.
Oh yeah. Yep.
It did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that when requests get rejected, that the money, that the points do get refunded.
You wanna
So
give me
that's-
some points?
What's that?
You wanna give me some points? I'll take some free points.
I can't give points. It's just I can
Sorry.
when I reject a request, it gets refunded. The reason that was the
Goddamn.
monk, the goblin band or whatever the fuck it was, is because it's part of your character's background, so it's already written into the campaign anyway, and that's why it's kind of like
Right on.
So I pinged that back.
I have to finish writing out Tepin's background for you.
I may read it.
My character's background does not matter.
That should be bold.
Bruh.
Right, anyway, so stuff, select font. Wait, can I do bold? Can I do bold? I can do bold. Okay. That's way better. There you go. I am the GM. Community challenge 50% complete. Well, already. Holy shit.
I'm sorry, but I think we level up.
Yeah, boy.
We're getting there. We're getting there. Come on. Come on, team. Come on. Ooh.
Oh
Ooh.
yeah, let's level.
God
Let's
damn.
level.
Yeah, you don't get
So-
the level in the middle of the session, by the way. But what I will do is I'll set up the next one.
Oh, okay.
Yes, give me
I
level
mean,
3.
you sit here just level it up.
Give
I
me
mean,
level 3.
Technically, Taffy, technically,
Well,
Taffy,
throwing
you
in the points we
contributed.
get.
You contributed to our level up because that's me donating 2,000.
Oh, we did it! Let's get that.
All of
Well,
which that
okay,
you just
that
gave me
was-
back.
that
I
was
just
that.
threw that into the XP
what
pot.
about me pig the shit? Oh my god, yeah, no, I don't care. Fuck. It's just a fucking jar slash scale and or scaly. Anyway,
As we learned today, Taffy doesn't like being pegged.
yeah, not while I'm fucking streaming.
Exactly.
Twitch terms of service, ladies and gentlemen.
You see. Here's the thing. I don't know a lot of streamers who would enjoy being pegged while streaming,
I can look.
except for that one chick who got like suspended for 3 days. I think.
Let's not talk about that on. That's for YouTube. You talk about that on YouTube, and then you
Fair
talk shit
enough.
about YouTube on
Um,
Twitch.
Before we
That's
start, I
everything.
want to share something that my friend Milk has made.
Go ahead.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna
scared.
pop this in improv, the voice chat.
Right.
you go,
Alright,
guys.
Wait.
Jeez, and
my
people say
bodies.
critical role
Oh,
stall.
jeez. Oh.
So Milk is known for their cringe photoshops.
That's an
That's
legendary
not
Enjoy,
Photoshop.
cringe, that's
Fryer. That
cursed.
one's for you, sweetheart.
I feel like this is my first time playing on with these guys. I feel like I'm in the boat in Normandy, and the front of the boat just opened, and then Milk up on the shoreline just took me out with a machine gun from the embankment. That's what it feels like. I just walked into that.
Be fine.
God,
Official
You'll
I haven't
be
shit
even.
fine.
loaded.
Probably.
So
I
you
haven't-
officially have a Milk original.
Right. I need to.
Oh, God.
I need to figure out what the next one is now. Right,
We
hang
gotta
on.
put that as
Where is it? What is it? It's Lost in Limbo. Player's Guide, because that's what I'm pilfering from. And for the 3,000, it was. Did I do it 30 times? I think I did it 30 times. I can't braid anymore.
Let's reverse engineer it. That's level 3. I think it was 3 point.
3,000, yeah.
We're level 3.
Right, hang on.
I was like, technically we can level up between sessions, right? We haven't started the game yet.
We haven't.
We have?
haven't.
1,500, yeah, 1,500. So, times 3 now for the next one. Not 1,500 times 59. How the hell did you work that out, calculator? Come on. That is not what I inputted. So, the next one would be 4,500.
Hold up, I've just gotta quickly message my home game that we are playing tomorrow.
Oh, welcome, Milk. I'm surprised you weren't already in here with us. Create a dashboard. So create a new goal, don't I? Viewer rewards. Channel points. Let's go. Yes, they're done. Wonderful. Fuck off. Introduce a new highlight chats. Oh, like... it's just... They do that just to freak YouTube out. Oh, we're doing it too! We're doing it too!
Guys, look, we're hip. How do you do, fellow youngsters?
Oh no, it's 4,000. Oh yeah. So they did 2,000 per level. So the next one would be 6,000, right? Can I just use the same
Can I-
colors? Why
Can I
can't
just
hold up.
spend my 28k on it?
Hello there.
That was a great sound clip.
Ah. Oh my god. No. TableTop, okay, yes. Twitch stuff. Why have I got to rebuild this every time? Do you know the annoying thing when it comes to these community goals? You've got to set a time limit. You can keep pushing that time limit on. Like, you can keep
Why can't-
going.
We can time level just be yes.
Yeah, but you can't. You can keep pushing it forward, but you can't set it to not expire until completed. I don't know why. Oh, come on. Right. Because my brain is in 5 different places at the same time. Why does it always do that? Come on.
Keep warp.
Twitch
Speaking
stuff.
of which, this is actually my first day on Ritalin, so that's nice. I folded clothes, I went for a walk, I cooked dinner for like the week.
That's
I think it's funny
that's
how every session without fail it takes us roughly 30 minutes of preparation to actually start.
I know,
out.
right?
Not even
That's
press, just
look,
bullshitting.
no, look, that's not a problem. That's just how we roll. And look,
No, it's actually not preparation time. It's the pre-game show.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know what you guys
Yeah,
complain about,
yeah.
because this is peak D&D.
Yep.
Fair.
Any more DN, it would only get any more D&D if we were like discussing who orders what kind of pizza.
Okay.
Yeah.
no. just
Guys, did you bring pizza?
disgusting-
No, I didn't.
How
I
about-
only brought the...
What? Oh, number of
Doritos.
days. When does it expire?
disgusting
Can I,
scheduling
like, not?
conflict.
I tell you what, 29 days. Perfect. There you go. That's fine. Boom, done. Ah, I could do them all. So I can create goals so I could do these. Ah. So I can set them all. So look, it looks like I can create a bunch of them. So I can basically do all of them.
Yeah.
And then I can just start them. So I can do now, mark is complete. Please confirm this is, yes, it's been fulfilled. And now we can start that one. Haba. There we go.
How many
Ooh,
level ups
there
can
was
we
a
get
banner.
in during this
Nice.
session alone?
Quick.
I'll tell you what, we leave
spend
this
all
to
your
chat.
money.
Votes in the chat right now. Should level should level ups be allowed mid session?
Wait.
So we use
So
more time
once it's
sitting
hit,
here.
you level up. Or should it only be done between sessions?
Done.
Yeah, Joe does not, right? Does not.
Bad Chad.
Yeah, chat only.
Fuck.
Hold on.
Can I leave the game and then it'll count? For the others?
No.
Hey,
Probably no,
hey,
but it
Taffy.
feels like a big epic moment, you know?
Hey Taffy,
Nia
I
said-
have a question for you.
Yeah.
Would you be so kind as to look at my character sheet? Just look at my character sheet. Just look at it. I want you to look at it, and I want you to tell me if you think I'm ready to level up.
What did you do?
Why are you lagging? Stop lagging.
Why are you
What do you
lagging?
mean?
I'm not lagging, you're lagging.
What am I looking at here?
You go to my features. I have every feature that I get from level 1 to 20, and if you go to my spell list,
How did you- What?
if you go to my spell list,
So this character sheet
I
is already
also-
pre-planned
I
all the
also-
way to 20, for fuck's sake.
yep, it is.
Jeez.
Yes, it is. Yes, Rooney.
Alright.
All I have to do is adjust
Wow.
health, and I'm good.
Wow.
Adjust health in that little level marker.
Well, if we need to
That's
level up, guys, I'm
kind of
calling up
scary.
Matthew.
That is kind of scary.
True.
He's got the infinite
But no,
points.
I like whoever 80 SJR Glover said was leave it for like Deus Ex Machina moments. I like
Yeah.
that.
Luminous,
we can-
thanks for the
we-
follow,
we-
buddy. Right, hang on. Before we get too much down to this, though, because it is past the half past, I don't really know chit chat and bullshit for the first half hour. Shall we recap the person who was finally our Ashley Johnson, aka Friar Fuck?
Yes,
I-
Fryer, we have
I
dubbed
would
you
like
the
to.
Ashley Johnson of our group.
We thought that Ozzy would be the Ashley Johnson. Well, he is going to be. Naval, see?
Yeah.
Ladies and gents. So
Alright.
the boys are going to be disappearing for a few months. They're coming back for a
Can
few
we
months.
get a shout out for all those naval officers out there?
Oh god, they live a rough life. Okay,
Alright.
you Americans got it rough.
So I would like to do the recap if I'm allowed.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
for it, my dude.
All right then. When last we left our heroes on the wonderful world of improvisational D&D with chat additive, we dealt with a group of auditor imps that had taken half of a full tavern as payment for back taxes owed. They then presented paperwork to Tippin and Skitter stating that they also owed taxes, which Skitter doesn't remember owing taxes at all. Like, Skitter is a person who has no taxable income, guaranteed for sure. Swears. Shifty eyes. But that's not the matter. Still, as payment or as a way to pay forward the back taxes owed of whatever amount they were, we killed a couple demons, murdered some stuff, and then the imps decided the debt's paid. It's fine. Whatever.
For
it's
this
cool.
year.
Yeah, for this year. But, obviously Skitter doesn't make enough money to be taxed at all, ever. No matter what. Moving on. We then took a job by the tavern, specifically, and the workers for the tavern, who are kind of intended to build this tavern back up. They asked us to go get some basalt from the mountains, and they told us that it was a very dangerous place, all these giants and stuff. But being a party of adventurers, we decided, you know what? Giants being eaten? Psh, nah, that's not a thing. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna bring them booze, and we're gonna trade with them.
That
Because
works.
that's what we do.
No,
And so, we began a journey.
come on, guys, enough with the cow.
What the hell is with that Aussie?
Yeah. And so we made our way to the mountainside. We talked our way past a few giants. We found that they were actually quite reasonable. There were a couple storm giants there that looked a little ragged, but they were trying to be prim and proper, as were true nobility. And we traded booze for bay salt, and we even brought some fire giants back to the town to drink up and get us paid more
It also
money.
turns out that the leader remembered us from when we lost our companion to the slimes in their mines.
Yeah, which is not something that happened in session. This is just sort of retroactively written in backstory.
Yeah, true.
So
Yeah,
that's
you
you,
don't worry
Frey.
about
That's you know, that's you caught up. So in summation, few scams around the sort of city.
I mean, our team was also
opportunity-
named by chat.
Yeah, which was the Koch Zuckers. That was it. Yeah. Or
Yeah.
no, Koch it ended up becoming Koch Zuckers 2.
Yep.
The kobold
Zucker's thing.
handlers.
Okay, that works.
And currently, Tepin is being carried by Skitter off to see the man of the hour, the blacksmith. And
Don't forget about Just Dave.
while Dave waves in the background, and I believe Kozak gets drunk with Xander. I'm not sure what Xander's doing. Probably.
Well, no, I thought the hobgoblin took me away from you.
He did at the beginning.
Oh.
Not so much later. That was at the beginning whenever you got hit by the maws, and I tried to
Right.
stitch your wounds together with ants.
Mm.
Right.
Okay. So, just to confirm, we are the party is currently heading towards the blacksmith.
Yes.
Okay. My character has proficiency with smith's tools and tinkerer's tools, and they also own tinkerer's tools and smith's tools. So they would probably be at around the smith's around the smith's store that they've set up, the blacksmithy,
Okay.
at some point.
So Friar, allow me to set
Uh-huh.
the scene for you. You're
Okay.
probably sitting out there outside your shop, hammering away at some metal, vibing, doing what tinkerers do. And you see,
I am not the blacksmith. I wanna say that that's
He's
already
the
a named
apprentice.
character.
yes,
I
I said doing what tinkerers.
I said I'm nearby,
Yeah.
but we'll get to that. I'm nearby.
Okay.
Fair enough.
And you spot a little robed figure carrying another figure, a axolotl that is in pirate garb and appears to be wounded. She's being carried by this much smaller individual, as she's just like, "Don't worry, Tepin. Don't worry. We're going to someplace that'll get you. That'll get your blood really pumping, and you'll be right as rain. I swear it. Don't worry. It'll all be fine. Yes." A little black clawed hand just comes out from the robes and just like, just pets her face. Just,
Jesus Christ.
I love the level of chaos in this.
All
Don't
right.
worry. I love you.
I mean, technically, we are both reptiles.
Okay. Well, no, you're not a reptile.
Axolotls are amphibians,
They are amphibians, and I'm counting.
which
on
are a form of reptile in a way, if you think about it.
I know we're on different sides of the
that. Oh,
reptilian
if you think about it,
spectrum,
then
and that
not.
you're
But
an
okay.
and that you're amphibious and you like water and I like hot things. But it's okay. It's okay.
Particularly of the blacksmith variety, of the topless variety.
I'll make sure you're well taken care of, and you're yes, well taken care of. little tongue lick across the mouth, just like.
Welcome to the chaos.
I have a question, Friar. Is your character just looking upon this?
Uh-huh. Yes.
Okay. Suddenly,
So-
the figure stops, and their head snaps towards you. Go ahead.
All right. Nearby to the smiths is a. It looks like a discarded pile of. So you know, when you're watching like the American bands, and they play at sort of these big football games, and they sort of march and they do these coordinated marches.
The marching bands.
Yeah, marching bands. Every so often they all crash together and form like they somebody gets like a move wrong, trips over, everybody starts tripping over and falling into a massive heap. You know,
Like
bits
dominoes.
of
Gotcha.
yeah, like dominoes. I look like the discarded pile of all of the broke, bent, and twisted brass instruments that would have been created by a massive collision of a marching band. And
Okay.
I am sitting, well, not really sitting, I am prone next to a sizable dent in the brickwork at the side of the smith's, of the side of the smithy. Just in like a pile of like bent and twisted brass. As I come to and see, I
All right.
slowly clang and bang myself back up to a standing position. Twist at an aching back. Look down at the small figures as my character is around 6.5 foot tall. And say respectfully, I am very sorry, but you look to be an amphibian and not a reptile. I happen to be somewhat of an expert in this fact.
Tiffin is actually unconscious at the moment, so
What you're going to hear is, "What are you looking at? You can never understand our romance, our love and affection for." Wait a minute. Don't I know you?
Have you heard of the great Tinnitus, master of sound?
Weren't you the one that was eaten by slimes a little while ago in our adventuring party?
Quite possibly I have a memory problem.
no, that was Brutus, his twin brother.
No! I'm sorry, Tinnitus. Your brother Brutus is dead. But it's okay.
Oh!
I
For the
remember.
family I cannot remember. Please, I wish you well in your journey to Elysium.
No! No. She's going to skitter. Like you hear the sound like an insect just skittering up, and she sidles up beside you, and she's just like, "Look, come down here to my level. Yes, please, down here with the rest of us."
I will sink to your level thing.
Yes.
With a -2 to dexterity. Can I roll an acrobatics check to lean down and not fall over?
Sure.
Sure, we'll go with that.
What you
Acrobatics.
get?
A 6.
Not that great.
Well, I mean, a 5 is a basic DC check, so I'm not sure if you would consider
Sure,
that.
I can. With there's a bit of clanging and banging as I sort of get down halfway.
Okay.
Legs straight, back perpendicular.
All right then. As you kind of like, get down low, she peers up at you with these red eyes, and she says, "So, You're not Brutus, but you'll do. Yes, you'll do. In fact, Skitter has plans. Yes, and she's going to poke you in the thigh and say, "You're big and meaty and muscular, and we could use you since your brother is melted slime goo. Would you like to work for us? We can pay you really well, and you can do your musical thing with those." She points to like the broken instruments. What do you say? Would you like
if
to
you're-
eat some hay and lay by the bay?
If you're sort of close enough to, my character is wearing a French horn as a helmet with 2 eye holes cut into the bell, just over the top of the head. And inside you hear faint tinny noises of like discordant melodies. But sort of you hear it as the helmet grinds to the side. You see the metal warp as he moves and says, "I am after gainful employment."
Yes.
Yes.
Very gainful employment, she says, just like sliding her hands together and just like tapping her clawed fingers, just tap, 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 tap. But first, I must see the hot blacksmith. I mean, the not super attractive blacksmith.
I did send you artwork for that, by the way, Daffy.
She is then going to put Tippin on her back, and she's going to pause for a second. She's like, "You can come too, I suppose, Tinnitus."
Oh, if you give me a moment, your injured companion, please, may I hold them for a moment? I will do so platonically.
Her eyes narrow. It better be platonic. If it isn't, I might have to call you by the new name Deadringer. She holds up Tippin.
I don't understand the reference. I'm gonna.
You would have to have played. You would have to have played an obscure rhythm game where you're dancing around trying to find your heart again.
I just realized I don't have that spell.
So you hold her for about a half a minute.
I go.
Yeah, I'm
Think
just
to
gonna
yourself,
cast.
I don't
I'm just gonna
have
cast. I'm just gonna cast Sanctuary. So until you make an attack, Lotus, for the next minute, somebody attacking you needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Okay.
She starts to shine and shimmer.
Yes.
Skitter just like holds up her hands like.
Wait, how is she down again anyway? Or we like retro? Was this going back to like?
She's still at 1 HP and unconscious.
Yes.
Sort of thing.
I believe that.
Because Skitter grabbed her before the 4 hours were up.
Yes, like it has been almost 4 hours, but not quite
Yeah.
4 hours during the whole giant ordeal and coming back.
Yep.
No.
I have
When
spells.
she
Why
got
don't I just heal her?
Yeah, but yeah, she got injured with the She got injured when fighting the fiend.
Yeah, the Maws. Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
And
I
then
think
she
just
drank
got
a health
that wrong.
potion, healed herself back up, and then you did the giants.
Yeah. I think she's just passed out drunk. Then never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah,
like,
we'll
she should
go
be
with
up.
that. We'll go with that. She's shit-faced drunk.
All right, that's what's up.
The spell has worked perfectly. Good day.
Is this what it's like to catch a shiny Tepin? She holds up her hands like she is accepting heavenly power from a divine being as shiny Tepin is passed back down to Skitter.
Right, well, you guys sort of figure yourselves out, right? And get and RP yourselves towards the morning and the hangover, and the next shit that myself and chat are probably going to throw at you. I'm going to make myself another coffee. Be right back.
Okay.
Just have
Still-
gamer subs by your table. It's easy.
Still, you
Is Xander and Kozak in the area?
I don't think they are. I think
they're back
Xander
at
might be?
the
Yeah, I know Kozak was drinking with fire giants. That's what he was doing.
yeah.
Or like a
As for
stupid chick for
Xander,
that, I think. Yeah.
I don't know what Xander is doing. What is Xander doing?
Fuck, I was muted. Okay, so
Oh.
yeah, Xander is doing a bit of a catching up with Just Dave.
All right.
They are
Just
old
Dave.
buddies. They joined the crew together back from the from the alley situation. So yeah.
I already
Don't
know
you
that
worry your
like
pretty
the
little
first
head.
thing Kozak says when he sees tinnitus. Tinnitus.
Oh, you hear him way before you see him.
Oh, okay.
Like
Oh, it's when he sees him. When he sees him, he'll say it.
yeah, it's 180 decibels minimum. So if you're gonna go and perv on someone, I would probably head, after I have been employed, I would go and find Xander and Kozak where they're kind of staying if you two are together.
I think eventually Xander finds his way back into the tavern as well. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna stay with Tepin and Skitter tonight, and that Xander could roll up on us.
No,
That works
Xander.
too.
As I said, Xander was
I
catching
mean,
up
if you
with
guys
even
want to
older
leave
stuff.
a drunk axolotl in the middle of the road, go for it.
Oh no, Skitter would never abandon you, ever.
No, I was like, all right, you are doing a mission. I will go and see to the rest of the party and make acquaintances.
Yes, you're looking for Xander. He's the man with a little mouse on his shoulders. I tried to convince him to let me borrow it for a little while, but he doesn't want to give it up too easily to the children.
Tiffin then just groggily sits up.
Why, hello!
And then just proceeds to throw up.
I'm gonna make a dex save.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, she avoids it.
Ew.
She senses it happening, just tucks, grabs back of head, turns and moves away, just like.
Hey, Tafik, can I ask you to take a quick look into the memes and shit plus channel?
Has Milk been busy?
Oh no! Oh no!
Yes. Yes.
Hold
Yes.
on. There is a literal soundtrack for this.
Nope.
Yeah, just want to give a sort of reminder to chat that as I've discovered today, that if one of these sort of requests get declined, you get refunded the points. So making the in-game suggestions far more lucrative because it means you're not going to waste them. So either I'm going to use them, in which case I'll accept it, or if I end up rejecting it, you get the 50 points back anyway. So just go nuts. But I would like to get that pool of ideas nice and full up so I can scroll through it, and I always have plenty of ideas which to pull from to throw at the party.
Yeah, everyone who's watching and new in here, check out the channel point options because we have some very, very interesting ones.
Oh, and also, don't forget, if you enjoy D&D but have nowhere to play, feel free to join us at Tabletop Arcade's Discord. The link is down below. We'd be happy to have all of you within our lovely community.
I'll run
Yes,
through
I
it.
am 5. I am definitely a human. Hello. That was so
Sorry,
automated.
Taffy, that's a
That
force of
was
habit
so
by now.
automated.
It was very automated.
So to get back to
Well, yeah,
to brass
yeah.
tacks,
So,
after
Tiffin
expunging,
wakes up and just projectile vomits all over the place.
Skitter's going to use her to sweep away people. In fact, hold on. I need to. First of all, Tepin, do you think you're a finesse weapon? Do you think are you a ranged weapon?
Do you think that you
Would
are
you
a
say-
finesse weapon? All
Are,
right.
Are you?
That depends for whom.
Would you consider yourself a dex-based weapon?
Yes, I would, especially if I'm drunk.
All right, cool.
Because I'm like a flamethrower, but puke.
Obviously, you do 0 damage.
Yep.
Obviously, you have no modifier. Okay, so Tepin, I have a 21 to hit someone with Tepin.
I'm pretty sure that would. I don't know. Taffy, would that hit any bystanders?
Taffy, does a nearby pedestrian get covered in Tepin?
Tepid projectile vomits. Were you aiming for them?
Yes, I'm aiming for them.
I'm being used as a vomit
Like she passed her dex save, and she's just like, here. It's like, oh shit, I aimed at someone on accident. It's
You
force
aimed
of
at
habit.
someone
Force of habit.
on accident.
Yeah, force of habit.
Give me
On
a
accident.
Oh my giddy aunt. Sure, why not? Yeah, there's what's I think if I go awkward is would be the funniest way to go with this one. Let's go awkward. There is a small child of about a young girl of about 6 years old who looks like some kind of puke monster right now.
All right.
She has to she has to do this in order to see.
So Skitter peeks over on the right side of Tepin's head and just goes,
Oh, don't worry, small child. I can cheer you up.
she's gonna pat Tepin's back a couple more times. Does any more come out? Oh, okay. Hold on. I reloaded my weapon. I have to fire it again.
And this time it gets all over you.
Reloading.
No,
Okay.
Tepin, what's Tepin's diet?
This was all alcohol.
So it's just like
It is all just alcohol and bar peanuts.
Making a 16-year-old
bar
child
peanuts.
all over
It's
me right now.
Bits of bar peanuts, grog and
give her a-
bile.
Yeah,
And yeah, with that nat one, now you're dry vomiting. That's what's happening. That's what's
Yep.
up.
Yep.
All right.
I'm okay.
Yes. Small child. Worry not. She's out, I think.
I'm going to attempt to reload Tepin.
So what? You stuff her full of alcohol again? Oh, drink this.
Pat her on the back.
No. That's a good question. Which end are you inserting the ammunition?
God.
No. Like she paps her on the back to see if any more comes out. Just like pat.
Just all over the metal instruments.
She's whacking her back like the alien rifle in Fallout 3.
Oh lord.
But seeing as how Tepin is out, she kind of sits her down, brushes her off, and just goes,
Yes. And now, small child, I can show you something wondrous.
I'm going to pull out the spider circus. Because that is something that children will not be terrified of, I swear.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, she's just sort of like starts crying inconsolably, and with the sight of the spiders, just runs off like some fucking miniature swamp monster.
Okay.
Yes. Not everyone can stand the sight of my children.
She has the spiders slither back into her robes again.
Sorry you had to see such a inauspicious display of things tonight.
Oh no, it's quite alright.
Wait, Princess, you're alive? What?
No, that's
What?
that's tinnitus. He's different.
Oh.
Yeah, you see, there's Brutus, and then there's tinnitus, and tinnitus is built different.
Right.
Yes, simply built different. It
Right.
is a pleasure to make
Brutus
your
was
acquaintance.
red. He's blue? I don't know. I'm partially colorblind.
I'm gonna to show. I'm gonna take off my helmet. The rest of me is completely covered, even like gloves, and like bits of brass. But and I take my helmet off to bow.
Bless you.
And so
Thank
you
you.
know how Lotus is an anthropomorphic like axolotl?
Yeah.
I'm an anthropomorphic toad, but not in a cute way. Like body horror type anthropomorphic toad. Like clammy skin, mouth a little bit too wide, bulbous amber eyes, recessive ears, like warts all over the place. And it just bow, swiftly put the helmet back on. A pleasure as always to meet a fellow amphibian and another cold-blooded animal.
Hey, Skitter. Should we take him to Prometheus? I'm pretty sure he can fix up those warts.
Madam, I earned these blemishes, and I intend to keep them, but thank you for your thoughts. I will now go with you to the smith, who happens to be black, and I
Oh, wait,
will
were you gonna
converse
go
with them.
simple over the blacksmith again, Skitter?
Yes, I was. Wait, what? No, not simp. I was going to get my
You just wanted
Armor
to go
work
draw
done.
more artwork, didn't you?
I can draw whatever I want.
Right, I see. If you wish to gaze upon them, perchance I will grab their attention.
I don't know.
No.
Skitter's got their ways. Let's put it that way.
Oh,
All right,
all
then.
the ways.
Then I shall see you forthwith, after I introduce myself to the rest of your adventuring
Adrian.
party.
They're back at the tavern.
Yeah, Tepin, you should go show him the way, unless you want.
Do I have to? He's so noisy.
Oh well,
My
then
head
just come
hurts.
along.
Yeah, he sure is.
I'm just come along. I'm sure it'll be less noisy at the blacksmith.
No, it's fine. I'll take him.
What? You don't want to hear the ringing of hammers and the...
No, that's even worse.
About 180 decibel of just grinding.
Go have fun with your muscly dragon.
So, yeah, well, I guess it is like past morning now, especially the fact that, you know, there was a 6-year-old girl there to be puked on, which, how horny this chat is getting, that's taking this to a weird, very, very weird place.
What are you talking about? I've done nothing wrong, okay?
This is so corrupted. Like, this is so corrupted already. I may have to admit, like, you know, all NPCs under the age of 18 in this, it's just like, it's just a weird world. There's no children for some reason.
There's no children, they're all dead.
Just to make sure they're safe and I don't end up walking into a double innuendo that I didn't pick up on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're fine. There are children, but they're just in the background. They're never present.
Yeah.
Skyrim children. It's Skyrim
They're-
children. They're
they're
immortal.
They're always in the house somewhere.
Alright. Well,
Children
I'm
don't
going
Children
Oh, we
exist.
got our first
Okay.
item suggestion.
We've got the
We got a lot of suggestions, just stuff that I may sort of pilfer from, absolutely. Yeah, those suggestions are for pretty much everything. Just whatever you want. It seems like, well, why is this so cheap? Because I will honor, or at least aim to honor NPCs, but obviously if I have more NPC names than I have NPCs, then obviously I just by the numbers can't. But I will be I'd pull from there. So long as there are NPC name requests, if there is an NPC, I will use those before creating my own. The in-game suggestions, that's the stuff that can't get rejected. But as we've discovered, once you get rejected, you get the points back anyway. So fuck it, right? Throw a bunch in there. I've already got a couple of ideas from there, which I'm going to be using. I would like to use this session. This is why I kind of want to move it on to that sort of boarded now.
Yeah.
Everybody is
So yeah,
somewhat...
I will take Tinnitus back to the bar to go meet our comrades.
You focus on everyone else for a little bit. I've had my time.
And as that's happening, with a 9 in performance, just as we trounce our way back to the bar, just going to be singing a throatful rendition of Moby Duck, just halfway through town. Again, never any lower than 180 decibels. I'm very sorry, Teppan.
What? Hang on.
Having a hangover anywhere near me?
What is 180 decibels?
It's like a shotgun blast.
That's a jet taking off.
Oh, right.
Right, okay. I knew that number sounded familiar.
That is also the legal, like that's the highest you can get before you get permanent hearing damage. So that's my sort of that's where I operate.
I like to think that Tinnitus literally just looks like the Michael Bay version of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
But no shell.
No.
So we're at the tavern. Travis is doing sort of like making bacon sandwiches for those for the one of the fire giants is lying about, the other one's just gone on a wander. We assume he's found his way home, or may end up in a completely different continent. What they call stellarportation. Yeah, I've got a really funny anecdote with involving stellarportation. Amazing. But yeah, he's wandered off at some point. He was the wandering drunk. One fire giant is still there. He crashed out on the back of the tavern, so he's just sort of like wet from dew and grass stained, and look at one eye north, one eye south, just eating like. Spending the last of his gold that he brought down from the mountain, just eating this like absolutely massive bacon sandwich, and he's eating it as though his life depends on it. So yeah, who's in the tavern now? So you brought so Teppan and the low boys made their way into the tavern. I'm guessing Skitter's there with them.
Oh no, we lost the kobold. There he is.
No. Skitter is at the blacksmith.
No, I meant your image.
All right. Well, since that is going to be a permanent fade to black, we won't need to go there.
It's not going to be a permanent fade to black. Like, what are you talking about? It's wholesome. Like I said, focus on the others. I will do shenanigans there.
Okay, the shenanigans.
And not the kind of shenanigans you're thinking of.
Okay.
Shenaniganry in.
All right. We have a Skitter at a blacksmith. The Hermviews, right? Where is Xander, and where is Kozak?
I'll go first.
Xander...
Yeah.
Fucking did it.
Xander, go first. I said Xander first.
Okay.
All right.
So Xander's just arriving back to the tavern as well. He was catching up with just Dave, as they are kind of these old pals. Back in the days, they joined into this gang of Skitter and Teppan from the alleyways, and now they are on separate ways, as we've established before, because Just Dave is a fucking great musician and doesn't have to crime. And now, yeah, just catching up, and Xander's coming back to the tavern, just arriving.
Yeah, so with this sort of catch up, it's again, he was always a happy-go-lucky guy, when he was adventuring, and he damn well enjoy adventuring, but it seems that this sort of traveling musician was just this life. He's just made for this life. He tells you about these wonderful places that he's been, people that he's met, and some of the places, you're always not making this shit up, because some of the places he's mentioned are places that you have been to independently, and his description has been absolutely spot on. He's always had an eye for detail, just Dave. you'll walk past an old cathedral and you'll be able to describe that architecture like years down the line to just absolute brick accuracy. And yeah, he's a traveling artist and he makes a shit ton of money doing it. Lives like a king without administration.
Respect.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Xander, we got another partner.
Hey, wait a second. Aren't you like our cube jelly rotten
This
comrade?
is his twin brother.
Hello and ahoy, good friend.
He's
I
a
have
lot
no
louder
clue.
too.
For a second, I almost thought you weren't dead, but you are. But you're not, because you are not the one who's dead.
Yeah, that's what we thought at first too, but this one's definitely a lot louder.
If I become undead, you'll be the first to know. Small, thin man. Please, my name is Tinnitus. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Yeah, I can very well hear that is your name. Yes.
He's just loud all the time.
Pepin, I have a question.
Huh?
Why am I hearing about this vamp monster rampaging around the city?
Oh, that was him.
Yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately, due to a, how do I say, accident.
The little girl he meant. Swamp monster.
Oh,
There you
oh,
go.
you mean the swamp monster?
Yes.
Oh, so I kind of came to after all that drinking last night, and Skitter used me as a vomit gun again.
It
Again?
was deeply humorous.
Yeah,
I
so
love that
she
it's
got
again.
covered in my puke.
I thought
Oh,
I've
no.
explained it several times that there are uncontrollable forces behind those activities. Who knows what kind of ancient ritual you unravel and curse someone accidentally?
I
That
don't
is
know.
a fair point.
Like,
But no, Skitter went to go gawk at the blacksmith again.
alright, they won't be, fuck, sorry, it's English. She won't be back for a while then, once again?
I think she had her painting supplies ready too.
Okay, that's gonna be more than a little while, yes.
Yeah. Oh, Kozak! Where is he?
I think he's drinking.
No, coming from like upstairs on some of the what you call like overhangs that is around on in the bar. He looks down from up, and he walks down the stairs and he walks towards the group.
Hello!
He looks the new one up and down. Kozak currently doesn't have his armor on, just a t-shirt. But for some reason he starts to flex, like a lot. Till 1 second.
So,
Alright.
uh,
Alright.
until the t-shirt breaks.
With a +8, I got a 12. So yeah, no, like look, flexing back. This, and then I'm gonna like put out my like hand in like an arm wrestle pose.
yeah, no, without saying a word,
like-
Straight into it.
goes up to it as well.
Contended checks then.
Alright,
With a
but
13
yeah.
and alright, contender checks. Alright.
it's 19 for me because of fortune of the
6.
many. Ooh!
You,
With a screeching sound of brass on brass, he.
man, first I drink you under the table, now he beats you in arm wrestling.
Stand
In
back
all-
up again to my full height after losing, and I reach out a hand. Respectable muscles.
Yeah.
But yeah,
In all fairness, Tinnitus is also massive.
yeah.
Yeah.
remember
That's-
that party member I told you about?
Not
that got
now,
eaten
little
by the
one.
goose?
This one I must go, drink with, and I just bring Tinnitus over to the side.
She just goes to the corner and pouts.
One moment, friend. And I turn back.
Oh.
Small amphibian.
Tepin.
Tepin, the small amphibian. We are alike, you and I, and must bathe in liquid. I will procure.
I don't need to, though.
Oh. Well then.
You can
Congratulations.
invite me if you're that insistent.
Yeah, he likes taking baths, though.
Yes. I have not bathed in 3 weeks.
Ew.
And I would like to do so at some point, as my skin is dry and rustly. But first,
Sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you were saying drinking, not bathing. No, Xander doesn't smell like someone who bathes often.
good. Yes, then I am in good company. But yes, we will all bathe later. But first, I must imbibe. And I just follow Kozak to wherever we're going.
Kozak, by the way, for you, Fry, if you don't know what he looks like, obviously he's a large and very muscular hobgoblin.
Oh,
Red
yes.
red skin, long charcoal hair, and a goatee. His left eye is missing. He's got long ears, small tusks. Serious look, but he looks a little inebriated at the moment, so he blinks a little more than often with his one good eye. And he currently has no shirt on, just pants. But
just ripped the shirt off when he flexed. Respect.
Yeah, no, he
went
flexed the
Armstrong.
shirt off, but he is shredded underneath. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go
Man,
drink for
it's a
drink
shame
for you
Skitter's
until I
not
pass
here.
until I pass
Alright.
out. But as you know, as there's people around, and you can hear me when I talk to one of everybody can hear me. I am led to believe you are employing me for gainful employment. What is your current objective?
Kozak sort of, as you're talking, kind of like rubs his ears a little bit, like. We are doing general jobs around the place. Comes for anything to selling booze to killing demons. It's the life.
Yes. Right. Well, I am better at killing demons. Would you care to regale me of a story of a valiant conquest by goblinoid brother-in-arms?
We fought demons earlier.
Yes, we did battle with demons, but they are none like stories that I have witnessed and heard from fellow kin. I shall regale you of glorious battle made in the honor of our Lord McLubeard. And Kozak starts to describe battles he has overseen. He doesn't sound like he's a foot soldier, but he has overseen many battles where they have made great conquests based on tactical prowess rather than just physical strength. How he has been in the process of with his fellow officers planning the invasion of a kobold world, but he grew tired of the officer's life and he came to the prime material here to get new experiences, broaden his horizon.
All right. Well, with the DM's permission, as any good boast deserves a performance check. How well do you regale this tale?
Not good.
Give it a roll and decide if you want to stick with it. This is not.
Is it
it's
more,
not. It's a
more
non-consequential roll, so I mean.
Is it more a history check than a performance one?
Well, the history is
in how accurate you retell it, and the performance is now.
Okay, 6.
Right. Yep.
It's a little dry, but it gets the point across.
A little more embellishment, my good man. Let me elaborate as I reach into sort of a pouch and I pull out like a half-rotten forearm attached to a claw. With these sort of like Wolverine-like claws that come off it, like slimy and again half rotted, and I slam it down on the table where we're drinking. This is a beast that attacked me and my kin, and I'm going to roll a performance check to how well I regale that tale. It's terrible. I can't remember most of it, and I just go off on tangents about just farm life for no reason. But it's very clear that
How have you got a 0 to performance? You made a brass. You made a brass instrument. Surely there is some element of performance in the theatre to this man.
Well, yes, but he is well, how do I say? He likes to perform. He's not very good at it. Definitely performance involved.
Oh my god, you two are started so bloody similarly.
Yes.
Big strength.
Yeah, big strength, big
Shit,
brain.
everything else.
Big brain, big,
Yeah, no,
big
okay.
brain, big muscle, big arms. Yeah, both of you.
Yes, you must also, as you train your body, so must your mind follow suit.
This is true, friend. And anyone else have boasting and tales around food and fire? You, large man eating entire pig between bread loaves. Tell us of your tales.
Well, deep voice giant. Well, you can see he's just really, really sort of struggling to sort of focus. His eyes are doing that thing, you know, when your vision does that, as the room is sort of spinning.
It's okay, I drank with him earlier. He might be a little under the weather.
So he retells a tale of how the giants initially took the mountain itself. It once belonged to dwarves, but prior to that it belonged to giants. Which it was sort of one of those, the old idea of the grand halls of dwarves, right? Where they have always these huge high ceilings and stuff. Why? They're really short. Well, the reason being is because they were originally occupied by giants. And when the dwarves had took over the place, kicked the giants out, they thought, well, this is kind of nice. We're going to build all our halls this way. And ever since have always had high ceilings. But this had occurred with Mount Mild Peril for levels 1 to 3, which is the official name of the mountain. Thank you, Matthew.
Peril, yeah.
Mount Mild Peril for levels 1 to 3. This actually happened in a very literal sense, right? They do have a genuine sort of history of this. You could sort of see where the giant sort of motifs and then would sort of like scrubbed off. They could still kind of see them when the dwarves and they were scrubbed off and giant motifs are probably put there again. But he tells this heroic tale of where where they basically created the sort of tradition of midget throwing, right? Which actually started with the giants sort of like javelin spearing these fucking dwarves off the top of Mount Mild Peril for levels 1 to 3. And let's see how well he tells the tale. Come with me. Yeah, it seems to be a morning of terrible tales. I'd even give him a +2 on that, and it's still a 6. So yeah, 3 boys telling absolute terrible fucking stories.
It's just
the rest of the bar is empty. Everyone else has left.
The boys with their 2 a.m. fucking bullshit shenanigans, yeah? The 2 p.m. bullshit shenanigans.
Yeah, all 3 of you are inebriated, or at least coming across as though you are. It's sort of one of the stories that seems amazing in your head at the time of telling.
Oh. And then we went boom, and yeah, great.
Yes. Exactly.
And then the others just
yes, boom.
Bravo.
Bravo.
So
yes.
Anyway, as these sort of these tales, these stories are sort of going on, you hear a lot of hustling and bustling going on outside of the tavern. A few people sort of cheering. There's a lot of sort of commotion and talking. The sort of general vibes is there's a general sort of a mild excitement kind of thing? Are some people showing somewhat excitement, but the most part of people, it just sounds like people milling around.
Tippin will go check it out.
What you see is...
Kozak also is about to go outside, but he looks down on his shirtless body and go like, maybe I should not show myself in public like this.
Peter would disagree.
Oh, Skitter, yes, Skitter is up with the blacksmith. So you got a bit of shenanigans with the blacksmith. So we'll do this very, very briefly as Kozak puts his shirt on.
I don't have a spare one. I need to go buy one.
You managed to pull that off wherever you need to pull that off.
Roger.
Excuse me.
I'll take 2 silver off.
It's 2 silver would be a nice shirt, I think.
Hell yeah. I
no,
don't know
actually,
how much
no,
a
it wouldn't
shirt
be.
costs.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be, because it's like, what is it, 5 silver a day for a skilled craftsman. So it's it's just a canvas sort of thing.
I want a nice
rudimentary.
one. I'll pay all 5. I'll pay all 5 for a white t-shirt.
What's a good shirt cost? What's fine clothing? Let's have a look. Can somebody Google that for me while I deal with Skitter. So Skitter, what's happening at the blacksmith's then? Shad, this is your cue. Line.
Oh,
Line.
fuck, I was muted.
Line.
Anyway, so to set the scene for you, as Tepin and Tinnitus wander off and
Tinnitus is not dead. Tinnitus is still in the
continues
tavern.
to- Yeah,
As we wander off.
I'm saying as the two of them wander off and she goes on her own way.
All right.
That lecherous grin of hers turns to something a bit more muted as she kind of schools her expression and tucks her robes and cloak in a bit tighter. She strolls forward and enters the smithy, and the sound of ringing metal is there, obviously, as the person she's here to see is currently in the middle of hammering away at a weapon he's making at the time. She looks around, sees the shop is empty, and closes the door, clicking the lock before making her way to the back room. As she enters, she speaks in Draconic, this low hissing.
Okay, before we get into this, I want you to do me just a single general charisma check.
Sure.
Please be really high or really low. I don't care which. Wow.
I have a -3.
Wow.
Welcome to the shitty
You're
charisma club, pal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry. So with a -1.
No. I've asked you to. I'll tell you what this means, right? So this is basically for this blacksmith's general sort of disposition towards you, right? So it's not that he dislikes you. This is not that sort of check. It's just a sort of whether or not these horny feelies are mutual. They're not. He's not that he dislikes you. It's just he's really not into you that way. But the poor lad is just so awkward about it. He doesn't want to offend you, so it's just this really. When you're in his presence, particularly alone with a fucking door locked, it's just really tense and awkward for him. I can play tense and awkward.
Just you wait, Taffy. As she makes her way in, she looks to him, and she'll speak in Draconic as she takes a knee and says, "I'm here once again, my liege. I have come bearing information upon your family's slayers."
But what family? What? Say again.
The people that have murdered his family.
Oh. Okay. So being relieved. Oh, he's never mind. He's back. Yeah, we'd lost Fire for a bit, and now he's back. So being, there's a notice sort of relief on, relief on this boy since this is a purely platonic subject. You've come to sort of speak to him about. It's like, oh, thank God. Yes. What's? Have you managed to? Wait. Have you managed to track down the elves? I got mine in first.
I have managed to track down a number of them, one of which I know is here in the city. They will be dealt with shortly.
Thank you.
But
They are well known for being silent and deadly.
But
Sorry, I'm just claiming my inspire.
But bear it no mind, sir. All of them will be dealt with eventually.
Maybe then I can put my mind at rest.
Perhaps being in hiding has never been fitting of one as wondrous as you. Would you perchance grace me with the privilege of drawing your divine form?
Again?
Again. This time perchance of you at work.
Okay, but just the top half though, yeah? So...
Of course.
I will roll a painter's tools check.
Okay.
A painter's supplies.
No one actually knows why, but
Are you?
Notice that
you
he's
20.
currently.
Well, you're not gonna sit there with a sort of like an easel and sort of like painting, just you're gonna be doing sort of like quick sort of charcoal sketches and things like that. I mean, the guy's sort of busy. You're not expecting him to be there for like hours. Like if you're going to paint a painting of someone, it's an all day ordeal. The best way to do it, you take a bunch of sketches. So there's a 9 for the sketches. So you kind of exaggerate his pecs an awful lot. It's more of a sort of like a artistic interpretation. Your horny's showing through very clearly with this.
Actually, oddly enough, as much as she hams it up for everyone else, she is very reserved around him. It is a complete paradigm shift.
Oh yeah, that's a quote, isn't it? That's going to go into the out of context quotes. Which could, actual fact, when we condense all the channels down now with the forum format, we could actually bring the out of context quotes into the public channel. I think the Academy needs to go. It's not doing anything. It's fucking dead in there. Coaches need to be a bit more sort of... I do like the idea of grab a coach, but I need to push forward with it, which is something that's going to happen. Which you'll see. I'll talk more about this in the management, the server management stream Sunday evening. But
so she is going to do a few rough sketches and then just give him a bow and say,
"Thank you for allowing me to do such things, my liege. I will go and take care of the wretched one."
And she will slink backwards. I would like to make a stealth check to see just how quickly she's able to hide from him.
You're gonna what? Sorry?
She is going to disappear into shadows. Basically, she says,
"I will go take care of the wretched one now, my liege."
And with a bow and a couple backward steps, she just melts into shadows.
Yeah, you proper Batman the fuck out of there.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even hear the door open.
No.
She
No,
goes
you're
through a
just
window.
like, yeah, there's, yeah. Have you seen the parodies of that where people have edited it? So they've got like, when he sort of, with what, I can't remember the name of the cop, where he sort of looks away, looks back,
Gordon.
and then he looks up, and then he's like, Batman just running up the steps really, really quickly with his head down. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. It just completely changes the scene. So, right, okay, you step outside. So, as you sort of step outside, you sort of see this commotion that's going on as well, just as Tepin steps outside as well. What you see is basically a bunch of villagers all sort of coming together. There's people carrying sort of loaves of bread, and somebody's taking. There's this. Is what you can see is clearly some sort of breed of donkey. It's not any breed of donkey you've ever seen before. Actually, can everyone give me a history check? Yeah, a history check.
Sure.
History.
Jeez, I can't roll above a 5 today.
Oh boy.
Woo! 16.
I'm only supposed to have a
15.
+4 on this, so 12.
Okie dokie. What are those pluses for anyway? There's some feature. or something.
Guidance and fortune of the many.
Oh. Whoa, wait. How many of those you get? You get like number of.
Two per long rest, and I've used once today, so I didn't want to use it.
Okay, I got you.
Just an accident.
Yeah. Righty tighty. So 12, 16, 15, 16, pretty much all of you really. It's not going to be that difficult. The 16 is going to get a little bit more. So what everybody is understands is you have spotted these donkeys. It's been a very small farm. It may have just noticed it in the corner of your eye. Maybe you glanced at it, but you never really paid it that much attention. But it seemed a little bit odd that there was these like very, very muscular donkeys, but not muscular in a sort of sense that would be useful for like pulling a cart or doing anything that donkeys do. They just really, really muscular in the same way as that like certain cattle, modern cattle, have been sort of bred to be to produce an awful lot of meat. There's one of these donkeys. It's dead. I'm not, let's not upset Peter. So this thing has already been sort of culled humanely, and it's been sort of hauled out in the street by 4 people. It's a huge, very, very muscular donkey has been brought out to the sort of street. There's like a sort of like a fire pit that's been set up. This thing has been carted over the fire pit, and you've got what looks like some sort of butcher in an apron is just sharpening up a knife, and people are handing out loaves. On top of the fire pit, then there's almost like a gravy tray, if you know, things like that, like a baking pan kind of thing, but it's used for sort of top hob cooking. And it just sort of splits open this donkey, and all the giblets just fall in the pan and start sizzling as there's 2 other people chopping up, whacking onions, various onions and other vegetables in with this, making up some sort of stew. That shit's going on. Those of you who rolled the 16 are aware of this. It is a particular breed of donkey. It started with, there was, donkeys, the reason why people use donkeys, I know much, this is IRL, is because they are actually incredibly intelligent and hard as fucking 10 men, right? They're very, very good for defending flocks of sheep and stuff from wolves, because a donkey would kick the shit out of a wolf.
Actually, it's a mule. Mules are better protectors.
Donkeys. Mules are bred with horses because donkeys are very disagreeable. They're very difficult to train and very difficult to make obedient. So that's why they mix them with horses. So they're a lot more durable. Mules are for pulling. Donkeys are more like watchdogs, basically. Cheaper efficient watchdogs.
I'm gonna have a watch donkey.
But yeah, so these particular donkeys, they started as one of these donkeys, right? Wasn't as bright as the rest of them. Clearly had come out a bit of a dumb fuck, one eye north, one eye south. With the intelligence not really that much surpassing the sheep. but he's a bit of a big boy, being completely useless. And obviously, you know, what happens in country life in the Middle Ages is that people tend to get hungry a bit. And since this donkey was absolutely useless for the job he made perfectly good meat. However, what the farmer decided to do, why don't we breed him first, since it looks like there's a hell of a lot of juicy meat on him? Why don't we breed this guy first, right? And just to keep the sort of genes going. And they ended up becoming a completely different breed of donkey, which is as any other grazer, but really great for meat. So it's a particular breed for a donkey that is significantly less intelligent than an average donkey, but produces an awful lot of tasty meat. It's a food. It's a, what do you call it? A livestock donkey. Chunky donkey. Yes! They're called chunky donkeys. That is being accepted. They are called chunky donkeys.
Donko.
And what is tradition on the day that this donkey was first slain, that every single year they take the pick of the pick of the crop and they share it amongst the townsfolk, because everybody's hungry and was used to feed the town. So thus the tradition is maintained that everybody gets at least one good meal a year.
I can't stand the smell of cooking meat. I'm gonna go outside.
Skitter is going to look down at this chunky donkey, and she's gonna reach into her robes, plot a single spider, and she's going to whisper a single command to it.
Oh,
have it skitter off.
One thing, I tell you what, I'm going to interject one other thing with this tradition as well. What has always happened is it started, and what made it so miraculous was that even though the donkey was not enough to feed the whole town, it ended up feeding the whole town. Because I don't know if you guys heard the story of the stone soup.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Everybody brings bits.
Yeah. That's exactly what is happening right now. So what they're doing is they're making this big pot of stew, right? They're going to start up. They're frying up the meat and stuff with the onions, and that's going to go in a stew pot. And everybody's just bringing various different vegetables. So your carrot farmers are bringing carrots. Potato farmers are bringing potatoes. Everybody's bringing a little bit of something and chucking it all in the pot.
Tepin, if you are leaving, would you like to come inside and drink with us? In that case, may I have a word in private?
Sure, what's up?
Very stage whisper. If you don't mind me asking, considering we are both amphibian, I have not been amphibian for long. Two things. One, do you hear screaming in your head?
No. No, I don't.
Facial expression on that is...
No? Right. Okay. Also, have you been... I don't want to, I don't want to assume gender.
Just ask
but
it.
Do you have, or have you seen the genital situation for male amphibians? Because I'm afraid to look. And is it
She's
retractable?
just looking at him like, so fuck.
Is it retractable? I don't know what to expect.
This explains why you two weren't traveling together. I'm just gonna throw a lowball guess and say you have an infectious parasite amphibian in you, don't you?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Huh.
I remember killing this thing, and I bring out like the blue mottled grey dead half-rotten arm of whatever the fuck. I hold it out. It's clawed, definitely some sort of amphibian, but it's got like these sort of claws
Can I
coming from, like,
roll
the wrists.
a roll to see if she knows what this could have been attached to?
What?
She wants to roll to see if she could tell what this arm was attached to at this point.
Oh, mate, that is just that's down to you guys. If you feel you want to roll, you set the DC. This is not
What
my
do you
writing. This
think,
is not
Briar?
my writing. This is player writing right now.
Before I give an answer, how easy in this setting is extraplanar travel?
This is
Because
an
if it's-
entirely improvised campaign.
Okay.
Everything is completely
Incredibly
improv.
difficult.
It's
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna say just randomly, probably incredibly difficult. I'm gonna set the DC to around 18 for what this thing could possibly be.
Would you say that's a nature check then?
I would say that'd probably be yeah, a nature check works.
no.
Nope.
No fucking clue. It's an amphibian.
Huh. It
So
smells
this thing-
weird.
This yes, yes. This thing hit me or something, and I am now no longer what I once was. But I don't remember what that is.
Well,
So this is all very new. And
Is this like a vampire amphibian situation? Vamphibian? Are there vamphibians?
I was meaning for this to be in private, but that's okay. I cannot talk very
Sorry.
quietly. Yes, I don't know. But I
well,
can
no.
remember not hearing screaming.
Yeah, Xander is like super pale and everything and super quiet, and he was just standing there so quiet before you guys even came in here that you didn't even notice him being there.
I have a question. You guys are all in the tavern, right?
Yeah.
Around this point in time, the door is kicked open and Skitter comes in with a big donkey meat skewer. It is fully cooked.
But
She's
no,
just
I
like-
don't hear voices. I'm gonna go to my room before I get sick again. I don't like the smell of cooked meat.
Well, you're in the tavern, and at the moment,
know.
yeah, there's a lot of bacon being served.
Yeah, I know. That's why she's going to her room to light.
Yeah.
She's going to
Yeah. You find
wander
yourself a
on
spot.
in and just. She's going to look to the others and just give them a little wave with her meat skewer. Simply waiting.
I pick up the arm, put it back. Yes. While Teppan is waiting, Kozak, Skitter, Xander, would you like to make inordinate amounts of cash?
Is this one of those get-rich-quick schemes?
Sort of. It involves murder.
Skitter, you're mistaken. We are the one making those get-rich-quick schemes, not the other way around.
Oh my god. I'm never gonna get
What
this
are you-
injected.
I have a question. Tinnitus, are you
Yes.
referring to a group known as the Golden Triangle and how you can give a bit of money to them, and then if you get people to give you money to give to them, then you'll make money as well, and then they can make money as well doing the same thing? Is that what you're
I
talking
must
about?
have you understand something. Small, scaly lizard
Ooh.
person. I am, to my knowledge, 3 weeks old. So the names of groups and peoples, they are not my strong suit. But maybe I just know that adventuring is a thing.
Okay, then what? How do you want to make money?
By murdering things.
In adventuring?
Yes! This is what adventuring is.
Well, I think I know a way that a way that we could make some money easily enough.
Yes, good. I am very excited. I need money to exchange for goods and services.
Yes. I'm actually currently waiting for a bit of an update. But once I'm updated on a situation, I would be more than happy to help.
Right. Okay, so right now we are in a rest period.
Yes. It should take no more than, I want to say, 24 hours for me to be updated. We have just gotten back from a large adventure. We would be remiss to do another one today. We must surely wait until tomorrow to do another one.
Right. Well, in that case, I have some money that I need to give to people for things. This is the things that I need. I need a mile's worth of copper tubing, 4 tubers, an accordion, and 7 belts.
How much cost for all of that, Tappy?
What's that?
How much would it cost?
I need 4 second-hand tubers, an accordion in good condition, 1 mile of copper tubing, and 7 belts.
A mile.
A mile of copper tubing.
Yes.
Just I don't think you would ever be able to get a mile of copper tubing.
Cost for everything but the mile of copper tubing.
Well, an accordion is going to be quite an expensive instrument, so I imagine that's going to be at least 50 gold pieces. I mean, the amount of money you guys earned in the last session, you could probably afford it. The mile of copper tubing is just... It doesn't matter about the diameter. It's just, in order to do that requires extrusion. In order to produce a mile of copper tubing, would use extrusion. We just that technology did not exist then. The only way you can make copper tubing then is you would have to actually hammer it out and then bend it over and then forge it, which you got to do that for a mile of copper. It's not possible. The only way to do that is through extrusion, which is like a big fucking piston pressing down the material and extruding it out of a tube. It take a tremendous amount of pressure in order to do that, which didn't have that technology in medieval time.
Well, in that case, I will just need copper. I think I will be able to make the tubing.
What?
Alright then.
It shows arbitrary list of shit, or does have you actually come up with something that connects these items together?
No, this is deeply vital.
Also, Taffy.
So
the voices in my head.
So anyway, I want to get this. I want to fucking get this injection in. So at the moment, you guys are still back at the tavern. Or some of you are back at the tavern. Some of you out getting involved in what's happening in the town square. Who's where?
I don't think anyone's getting involved in the town square. I think Tepin is in her room, and the rest of us are in the tavern.
Okay. Right. Okay, so the tavern has windows on... Well, it has windows on all 4 sides, but the room you're currently in, you could see 3 of those external walls, windows on either side. So the larger sort of... the larger part, the full sort of face of that building, which you could see outwards, doesn't actually point to the town square. It's to the side. There is a track that leads off to the west. Probably some other towns down that way. Don't know whether or not you guys have been down there, but we haven't made anything up. There is, in fact, a cart that drives past basically the front of the tavern, which points to like a side road. Town square is to your right, so facing that to your right is the town square where the donkey's happening, and then directly in front of you, you see a cart going past, and then what looks like a chest sort of rocking back and forth along with the rhythm of it, and then topples itself over, falls off the cart, plonk, lands in the middle of the street. The cart carries on going west. And it makes quite a thud when this thing hits the ground as well.
Kosek literally stands outside, like eating some of the mule, the donkey that was served. with like a new T-shirt that literally just says like the town's name and then like a heart below it, like I love New York. Just I love the town's name. I don't think we have one.
It is. I love insert town name here.
Yeah, I love Lynn. There you go. That's the town name. Yeah, I heart Lynn. It's just and a T-shirt that just has the emote of a goat on. Just two new T-shirts that says that. It just kind of standing like.
What's
What
it
the
called?
fuck
Lynn.
did I miss? Lynn, Lline. I guess. Yeah, there you go.
Or did somebody put that in?
No, no one came up with it, so I don't know. We didn't have it set, so I just said it.
Taffy.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to probably go for the night. I just got
you
one
gonna go?
hell of a nasty bleed.
Oh, Christ.
Okay.
All right, no
I hope
worries.
you get feeling better.
Yeah, no, sadly this happened. I have weak blood vessels in my nose. The only downside is this thing's gonna bleed for the next half an hour, probably.
Fair enough. Well, let it be known that, but before you leave,
Yeah.
I would have used one of my tinkered trinkets. I would have gone up to C Tappin, and I would have created basically an aerosolizer, which gives off little poots of just a strong, nice smell of your choosing to drown out the smell of sort of
Fair enough.
cooking meat.
Yeah,
to make sure that
she's
it's-
decided to be vegetarian.
That makes sense.
I have a very minor thing. Tabby.
Yeah.
I have a DM I would like to send you to keep things a little private.
Okay.
So, Taffy, do you just want me to level up now since I know we hit level 3 today?
Yeah, you go ahead. You level up now, so it's
Okay.
you do that. That's
I will do that really quick so then chat can roll my level die.
Oh yeah, the hit die.
So, D8, so I roll a D10.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, who thinks the dice gods are going to be on tap inside? Let's see it in chat.
Very
That's
little.
we're gonna see a 7. Let's go. 7, 3, 2, 1. 7. I'm a god! I'm a god!
Hell yeah.
We're gonna see hey, Fryer, can you say right now we're gonna see a 12 on mine?
Oh,
Fryer, go ahead and
God.
say, are we gonna see a 12 just for my hit dice? Obviously, you can call out the luck.
I think it's gonna be 11.
Which, wow,
that is RNG.
I just
for a
realized
whole-
another reason Teppan would have separated herself. We just hit level 3, which means she just got access to her type.
Okay.
So she's being
What's
sneaky deaky about her abilities.
Okay. Right.
And now Xander's BRB.
Fake gun. Oh, really? Or the giveaway is the fact that it's not that big. Is it a lighter?
Yeah, it's a lighter.
All right.
I'm not gonna put it back on stream just in case.
Just in case, like, things are, oh, he might be a giant. We gotta ban this channel.
Yes.
Alright, again, I'm sorry for having to bounce. I love you all, and I hope
no
to see
problem.
you in the next episode.
Alright, catch it up. What I'll do is I'll write you out for the day, so you just like thinking, fuck this, I can't do today. I drunk way too much last night. And
Yeah,
you just-
exactly.
and
That
Teppin's just
you
gonna
guys
crash
just
out.
way too loud.
So she's gonna sleep through all of this.
God, yeah.
Cool. Okie doke.
If one cannot handle hangovers, one should not try to handle it at all.
Yeah. Alright. Love y'all. Bye.
Ah, Lotus.
We're going to.
Now,
Okay, if I do Lotus Cam, Lotus Border, and then I move yourself up there. Yes. There we go. Now I've got another spot that's going to irritate the shit out of me because it's completely blank. But that's fine, because we'll get on with it. Okay, yeah, so chest falls out, smacks, makes big ding. So what the hell are you guys doing about this, if anything at all?
Wait.
Uh,
Oh, fuck.
Squirrel
Cossack, sort
is
of.
currently waiting.
It's the cart is still, like, driving off.
Yeah, the cart, by the time you get outside, that cart's, like, already gone.
Hey,
Fine.
hey, fuck. Dude.
well, I
Cossack,
did say
got it.
we could make some money. Hopefully, there's money in here. I'm going to grab the chest and just pick it up.
And as you sort of get closer,
Someone's trapped in here. Sounds like
Interesting. Everybody, stay back.
so
This
you see like a
chest-
padlock.
Uh,
It says like a padlock got this thing sort of locked. It doesn't look like a grate.
No, everybody, I'm
You're
serious.
going to
Stay back.
approach.
I've got
No, no,
it.
no,
I've
stay
got
back.
it. I've got it.
Stay
got
back.
it. Got it.
Stay back. Stay back. Stay back. Listen,
I would
a
like
chest
to. I'd
that
like to
makes
give.
noise and moves. That is a mimic.
I would like to give
Everyone,
Xander
ready your
advantage.
weapons.
weapon.
It's not a mimic. It's someone trapped inside of it.
Yeah, I'd like
Xander?
to go.
That's what the
Yes.
mimic wants to believe. Wants to make you believe.
Hey, Xander,
Yes,
question.
As I was saying, I've got this, and I take my
I
my thieves' tools out and just pick the lock.
All right,
I
give me
would
a
give him
thieves tools check.
advantage.
I'll give him guidance.
It's guidance
I'm a cleric
and also
now.
advantage.
So they hit him with the great.
Of course he has booming blade.
Yeah, piece of bits. It's a cheap shit lock. So yeah, you just sort of look at this thing and it falls off, and then all of a sudden the lid opens up. Oh, finally, I can speak.
Who are you?
It's literally the chest talking. Oh,
Yeah.
Alright.
Same question.
yeah.
Oh, it is a mimic.
Wait.
I suppose
Hang
you're right.
on. I gotta look for it.
Find the art.
He's fucking
We knew it
brilliant.
from the beginning.
Right, we're gonna go from the early ones. We're gonna start using these up. My name, the name's Steve. I'm let's get a good voice for this guy. Let's get a good voice for this one. What are we gonna go with? Irish. The name's. Can I hold Irish and Steve? What's Steve? The name's Steve. This is gonna be the dodgiest accent in the world. You watch.
Well, good day, Steve. My name is Xander, and I am the one who saved your life right now. Because if I'm not here, you would be crushed right now. So you're welcome. You owe me.
Ah, indeed, lad. Well, do you guys trade?
Great.
An
But
odd
yes.
question.
Well-
Trade boasts and stories.
Well, you see, interesting thing. Your friend there is somewhat right. I am indeed a mimic. However, I'm somewhat of a modified mimic. Honestly, you should sort of hear like a creaking of wood. Give me a second. Clunk, 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 and all these sort of like feet just sort of pop out of the bottom of it. Ah, that's better. Now I can move about. You see, I was a mimic. I was making plenty of coin in. Have we got a place name yet? Yes.
We've
It-
got
Yep, we got a place name. I was making a perfectly good living in the Singing Sword Dungeon. You see, I've managed to find, which is pretty much consistently one of the last rooms that anyone ever goes in. I made sure it was the last room they ever go in, with a nice shiny chest, right there amongst a bunch of gold. And when they, usual thing. Well, you know what us mimics do. However, the last person that I was about to trap turned out, I'm suddenly going southern with this, so fuck it, I'm sticking with it now. Wherever this lands is where it's going to be, right? I've got to try and think ahead whilst I'm also making shit up and trying to stick to a consistent accent. I'm not a professional voice actor, if that wasn't gleamingly obvious. So, that was until the last guy that made it there. Turns out to be quite a powerful wizard. And, well, he thought that it might be kind of handy to have a chest with him with legs who can walk about and keep all his books in. So he cursed me, the bastard. So now I don't want to eat meat anymore. I just want gold. Lots of gold.
I heard a similar story once. Would you say it's kind of a similar situation, like a books on legs, but it's like a chests on legs?
I have legs and I'm a chest. I also can't transform anymore. I can only grow legs and talk as he's speaking.
I feel you literally missed my Terry Pratchett reference.
Yeah, it's the chest on legs, yeah. Which was the what was it called? The luggage. You should have gone luggage.
But no, I was going for the other one. The books on legs.
Books on legs. Which one's that one? Which novel is that one? Anyway, I missed it. It went
Color
bad.
of Magic.
Introduced in The Color of Magic was a recurring character in the Rincewind.
No, I know the luggage. I said the luggage. He said the books on legs. So what is the books on legs?
Yeah, same thing. Color of Magic at the beginning. They are chasing Rincewind. Or something.
Oh, right. I've read that one in fucking ever. Anyway, so yeah, it's pretty much, I've kind of pilfered from the luggage. So we got the Singing Sword Dungeon, which is nearby. Give me a second.
I would like to point out that if you've pilfered from the luggage, that's pretty bad. I mean, like, people in airports are going to be upset when they don't get all their luggage.
I love a strained dad joke. That's really brilliant. The Singing Sword.
I think I deserve a round of applause for that because I made us lose 2 viewers. that joke landed. That joke landed, and 2 viewers went nope.
It landed at the airport.
You're a funny guy. That's why I kill you.
Right then,
last.
Steve from accounting.
Please.
Yeah, so he was an accountant, my old master.
A wizard accountant, a scribe wizard. Oh no. All right, yeah.
A scribe. Yes, that's the one.
Yeah. Okay.
As
Right.
one of his sort of like one of the handles sort of reaches off and sort of points. That's the one. It was an NPC neighbor quest. It was the earliest one we got. So we got Steve from accounting. So yeah, it was a wizard accountant. So he's an accountant, or he's no wizard tower. Oh, it took me back there. That was him just fucking off down the road there. I've been wanting to get away from it. It's awfully boring. You see, you can't get away. You can't get rid of the cravings, the addictions. You can only replace it with one other thing. Again, another Terry Pratchett reference. The vampire that drinks coffee.
Yes.
So we're full of totally not a Terry Pratchett rip-off. That might be the title of this episode. We'll see how this goes. It sort of ended up, it become gold. I really like gold. But he stopped putting gold in me, just put books in me. And he wanted me to carry all these books for him. And I just sat there, collecting dust, just craving gold. I want to go back to the Soul Coast Dungeon. It's got piles of gold in there.
Right.
Please put me back. There's some powerful treasure there as well. I don't know how the wizard didn't spot it.
Maybe because he wasn't very good.
I have an ability called I can cast Long Strider. Could I run after this guy and let him know that his luggage has dropped with Long Strider, or is he you know, for the purposes of the game, is he like away? Like, I have no idea where he is.
For the purposes of the game, yes and.
Okay.
Yeah? Yes and.
I'd like to imagine
So
that.
it's
So it's a
Like,
case
who are you
of,
trying to
yes,
take
you
that for?
could completely just like take this thing that I've opened up and repackage it and then just shove it in the bin. Absolutely. Or
Yes,
you
yes.
could play along with it.
because I am a chaotic good character. Good being the operative. This is an incredibly powerful magic item. I would want this returned if it was taken from me. But at the same time, we could always give it back later. Right?
At the same
Like,
time, why give it back whenever it's clearly sentient and didn't like its master?
Yes, this is the question. Is
It's
it
so-
property or is it slavery?
It's just so boring in that accounting office.
you make a very good point. At this stage, giving it back would basically be slavery. Okay, fine. You've convinced me. Small.
As a previous office worker, I can confirm that yes, office work is terribly dull.
Oh my god!
That
Somebody,
was-
yeah,
that
sorry.
was
So
very
Ozzy's
easy.
just suggested that maybe I should go with a Jamaican accent with this thing. My Jamaican accent is going to be so bad it is 100% going to be offensive.
Wait, no. Just first, the
Yeah,
next
make
character
another
is
one
Russian.
before it.
The other character after that's Jamaican. If you read back up.
Yeah. Okay.
I have a question for you, Taffy. Like, it's getting later towards the night, right? We haven't like gone to sleep yet for the day.
Oh,
yeah,
pretty
you've already-
early,
it's already
man.
been
It
the
was
morning,
only like
man.
2 hours.
Oh
But
shit!
we haven't slept.
I thought it was still like the day. I thought it was still the other day.
Oh no! The guys had probably passed the fuck out. Those who were drinking and those who haven't slept. Yeah, it's been morning. This
okay.
is next morning.
Ah,
All
Hence
right.
the bacon sandwiches and the nursing of the hangovers.
make it bacon pancakes.
Okay. Then I've been in yesterday. So that means that thing that I was telling you about, Taffy, that happened yesterday.
What thing happened yesterday? Oh right, the thing that you've been pinging me. Hang on.
The thing that I pinged you about once.
Yeah. I can't see any reason why that would fail. It's an NPC that you've basically brought into the world, thus you decide where they are. You've already decided on their creation that you would know where they are. You can certainly control insects. I did say when it came to flavor text that you couldn't do anything mechanical with it, but since it's your NPC, this is, as far as I'm concerned, entirely flavor text anyway. The existence and its demise from birth to death is entirely your creation, so why shouldn't that be the way that it kicks the bucket?
All right then. Well, if you would allow me, I have a thing I would like to yes and.
Okay.
All right then. Around this point in time, as we're kind of gathered along this mimic chest that's talking about the singing sword dungeon, a messenger pops into the tavern, and they're kind of like a little bit panty. They're a young human teenager, and they're just like, message for the adventurers. There's been a murder. Probably. I'm not sure. Mayor dropped dead last night. Right in his house.
I see what
man
you're doing there. Yeah, I see what
dead
you're
all of a
doing
sudden. Healthy man dead all of a sudden. Just in case anyone wanted to investigate that or anything like that. Just okay. Just move
One
away.
at a time. One at a time. Can
see
you
what
not
you're
see I'm having an in-depth conversation with this box?
Okay,
Skip-
all
skip
right. Well, we'll get to that. That has happened, right? That's going on. That stuff. That's background stuff. So back to what the hell is going on. As Fred has put it, can't you see we are talking to this box? So yeah,
right.
singing.
But
So
I do give a silver to the messenger. Like, we will address this forthwith. Thank you, good sir.
Okay, thanks. I'm gonna go continue the message chain.
God damn it, Fred, you're
Off
moving
they
too
go.
much about on camera.
And Skip's gonna look back to
It's
this
all right,
box
I'll
and just
adjust.
go. She's gonna poke this box.
So you're a friendly mimic that eats gold and stuff. Do you give anything for the gold you have, or for the gold that's given to you? Any
Does gold feed you more than silver, and silver
Any,
more than copper?
any pretty little trinkets that you can just fit out?
Yes.
Hmm.
Bit of a weird thing. So, what he did, right, is I'm sticking with Irish. Fuck you. Stop going Southern. So, this is kind of. And I'm slipping back into Southern. Okay, so it's going to be somewhere between a South Anglian and an Irish accent. Whatever. So, this is how it kind of works. He did a couple of other things to me. Another modification is what he did. I'm the chest that he has on legs. He has other chests as well. And we all sort of share the same interdimensional space. At the moment, I do have some items in me. But quite recently, the wizard has had a bit of a clear out with the vendors. And the bastard didn't put the gold in me. Maybe because he knows I eat it. But, yeah, I suppose that was the final straw. Carrying around all his luggage, and I didn't get anything anyways. But there is a couple of things that he's left in me, and I don't mind offering it to you in exchange for some gold.
How much gold would it take for which objects you have? Can you tell us what they are? What they do?
No, because I'm the mystery box, isn't it? And I slip back to Southern.
Oh,
Sorry.
and how
Yes, the
much is
Jamaican
it
accent,
per-
man.
How much
I
is
have
it for
to. I
just
have
one?
to say something quickly.
Oh, we did not
Okay.
catch that.
No, we didn't hear that, and that doesn't count. You have to say it.
Why is Google Translate TTS not good enough for you?
Because it said it
Alright,
wrong.
Bim flede flodeboller par et flad flodebille fad. Does that work?
Good.
Fem flade flødeboller på et fladt flødebollefad.
What does that mean?
This is where we. This,
I
this is
mean,
where the
you-
this is where the offspring
I
starts
mean,
playing.
Fry, you were more like on the Swedish side of the things, but I mean, it's good enough for me.
Right, are you gonna chuck some gold in me? I'm absolutely starving you.
All right,
Toss
fine,
a-
fine. Look, how about this? I will give you some gold now, and then you will take us to this donjon, and we shall have more gold split between all 5 of us.
I would like to offer you, what could I get something for 30 gold?
30 gold pieces? Oh, that should be plenty.
Good.
I will offer to the box 30 gold pieces.
Ah!
Just dumps
Clunk.
a whole
Drops
wad
it
of
to
30.
30 into it. Oh, that's great. And I just went Scottish for some reason. It's fuck it. He's going to be the accent all over the place. We're all
That's
over it.
great, mate.
That's great. So The lid opens up, which is as you've been seen inside. There's sometimes you could see a tongue in there and a set of teeth. Sometimes it looks completely empty. You just drop it in and it just sounds like you can just see you hit the bottom of it. It closes its mouth, opens up again. You see a hat. It's a three-cornered hat. It's black.
I take the hat. What is hat? What does hat do?
You have to
put hat
find
on.
You put the hat on. The instant you put the hat on, it just sort of like, it's almost as though like like sort of drapes just unwrap straight over you. You suddenly have a beard. Your teeth are looking all sort of crooked. You've got an eye patch. You're wearing this like ridiculous ruffled sort of ruffled outfit with a cravat. That's looking very dusty and manky, and you've got a peg leg. You look like an entirely different person, but very much a pirate.
I would like to use.
And when you speak in a Devon Cornish accent.
Okay, so
Yargo, what be happening to me?
I was about to say with the
a
teeth.
kobold pirate.
I was about to say you're about to become British because you have crooked teeth or some bullshit like that.
This not be looking too good.
she's gonna take the hat off.
I would like
And then
to use
it
my
just
mage
you revert back to your normal self.
I have a question. Putting the hat back on, is this like an illusory disguise, or is this just like a transformation disguise?
Does it matter?
It's like a.
It is a mild. It does matter for the purposes of how it works mechanically, because disguises can be seen through by just tapping someone. Transformations and alter self can't be seen through that easily.
Alright. Give me a percentile dice.
Alright, I will give you a percentile die. I roll for you a 62.
There you go. So it's alteration in.
Alright then. So it actually changes her physically. Alright then.
She's just like, this is an interesting hat.
She
It's
grins.
a hat of disguise. I respect.
It's a hat of disguise, but only has one disguise.
It is a hat of pirate disguise.
All right. Well, having seen you can procure goods, have 5 gold, little box. Off of my worldly wealth.
Half of my worldly wealth.
I don't have anything yet, but as soon as I do, I'll cough it up for you.
Drat! This is like it feels like when I downloaded Robin Hood. But oh well.
And immediately they stop trading, yeah. Because it's like, oh, we're going to stop allowing people to trade GameStop because people are manipulating the market.
I spent all my money on Electrum.
Why, you're broke. You spent it on crypto. Well,
Yes, on Electrum. Bastard.
I have a question, little box man. Can you poke with your toes a map location to the singing dungeon?
Or I could probably just lead you to it.
Yes, but we
So-
have other matters to take care of here.
It's
this
only
time.
it's just down in the south. It's walking distance from here.
I think we
I'm
could
not
spare the
quite
journey.
sure.
If piles of gold are on offer.
Oh god, I gotta create NPCs as well. I forgot to do these.
We should have some free donkey food
Oh, we did the
of Chunky Donkey, and then we shall head off, I suppose.
Nah.
Oh no, we did Alexander von Schaft, didn't we? That was the blacksmith.
Yes, that was the blacksmith.
Okay, we did introduce one. Okay, that's fine. I want to do at least one of these per session.
All right, but yeah, no, you did intro Alexander von Schaft. You didn't really give his name, but it's fine. She's going to say,
Well, I'm going to roll out a map, and she rolls out a map. I want you to poke where the dungeon's located on this map.
So he pokes it. It's like it's literally quite next to the village. It's not obvious where it is, but if you know where to look, you can find it.
Thank you. We will keep this in mind, and we will escort you to the dungeon after other things are taken care of, if you don't mind to wait.
No, that's fine. I've been fed a wee bit now.
Steve doesn't have arms, does he?
So he's what?
Does Steve have arms?
No. He just has like the
He just
carrying
has, like,
handles. So
little
he's able
stubby
to sort of like he has stubby legs, and he's able to like use the handles for pointing.
Okay.
So he points with a toe.
Okay.
All right.
So,
Oh.
we are off, firstly, to find out who killed somebody. Then, if I'm not mistaken, to find a dungeon full of living things and kill them.
I suppose.
Perhaps
If what
Perfect!
Steve says is true.
This sounds like an
Sure it is.
absolutely
I'm a very
perfectly
reliable person.
productive day. Yes, you are a good box. What do I roll to pet the box?
Handle animal.
Furniture
Magical
handling.
Furniture handling?
Furniture handling.
Alright. Would you say
Oh
that
no.
would you say that I was proficient in furniture handling?
Do you have carpenter's tools? Or
No.
okay.
A carpenter's tools check.
Carpenter's tool check. Where would a chest like to be petted? Give me
I
a
have
general.
thieves' tools.
Just give me a general charisma check then.
A general charisma check? Oh, that's not going to be good.
Aye. The hell are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was attempting platonic contact. I'm sorry it was not reciprocated. Steve from accounting.
Steve from accounting.
That's a odd surname from accounting. Is it in one word or is it like from accounting or from accounting?
Oh wait. No. No, actually, yeah, it is. Alright, Steve.
Also modify that to be Steve of accounting.
No.
Oh right, yeah, it's Steve of accounting. Or is it Steve
Remember,
of
please?
accounting?
Alright, of accounting then. Steve of accounting. All players. I'll get some legs on this bad boy now. If we go, Terry Pratchett. Luggage. Luggage quotes. That actually came up and said, what do you mean? Doesn't say anything. Oh, that's perfect.
Quickly go.
There we go.
Freehand draw.
Yeah, Steve from accounting. So, righty tighty tiddly tee. What got in there? That's there. We'll click at that there. Yes, we got this. Done. Done. Right then. So you have the location for the Sigurd Sword dungeon. I don't think you have much else on. You said you wanted to sort other things out. What would be these other things then?
I mean, there was that investigation we were asked to help with. You know, if party wanted to participate in that. If not, we could always just like roll out to the dungeon. Up to them.
Well, we're going to be finishing in about 25 minutes. So would your thing be done in 25 minutes? If so, we'll do your thing.
Easily could be.
Okay. Well, let's do your thing. What do you do before you bugger off to the Sigurd Sword dungeon?
She is going to, even if no one else comes, she's going to say,
I have to slip out and tend to matters. I'll be back soon. Give me about an hour and a half or so.
and she's going to go to the mayor's mansion.
Okay.
And along the way there, because that's where we were told to go and investigate, she's going to dip into a back alleyway, slip the hat on, and make her way there as a pirate.
Fair enough.
Will this mission
If you-
require
it's,
stealth
okay.
and finesse?
If you would like, Taffy,
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm
I
trying to think. It's
will-
like how the hell are you gonna get past the very obvious sort of guards and officials and stuff that are there to sort of.
well, here's the thing. They specifically requested adventurers to come and help with the investigation if they could lend aid.
Okay.
To which she is going to make a stealth check to hide in an alleyway and put this hat on without anyone noticing her.
Okay. Yeah, you slip by, you're able to do that. It's gonna be a stealth check with that one. Holy shit. Yeah, you got no problem. Sort of like, yeah, I was gonna say there wouldn't have been a roll, but yeah, you were very sort of deftly sort of able to sort of weave in and out with the crowd. Everyone is somewhat busy. It's kind of disrupted the old sort of like donkey stew munching. At this point now, at the point, this stew smells fantastic. There's all sorts of flavors going on in there. You want to pass that, and you get to the mayor's office. And what you see is the guard captain is there, along with with what looks like some sort of noble. They're in sort of discussion. They look to see this very obvious pirate coming. Are you approaching them stealth? Are you continuing with that stealth?
Oh no, she is not. She is approaching them openly. And she's going to say to them,
Yarg, evening. The name is Jack Swallows, pirate extraordinaire, and also a bit of an investigator myself. I'm here to help with what happened with your mate.
Did you just call yourself Jack Swallows?
yes. You got a problem with that? You got a problem with that?
You have disadvantage on the deception check, but yes, go for it.
No, it's,
Why? Hold on. What deception is there to be made?
there's no deception to be made. It's just,
their name.
it just, god damn it, that is Captain Jack Swallow. Oh my god. That is.
Sparrow's trademark.
I know Sparrow.
is
I know
Swallows.
Captain Jack Sparrow. He thought I swapped that with another bird that also is a euphemism for the world's most horniest campaign. Fuck's sake! All right, Captain Jack Swallow.
Swallows. Thank you
Swallows.
very much.
Sorry, Captain Jack Swallows.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. Try not to get the monetized challenge.
She's going to not tip her hat at them. She's going to put a hand on like the
on the brim and
tip of
nod
her
and
hat,
tap. Yeah.
on the brim and nod in tandem. Yes.
Yeah, I get you.
But she shows respect, deference.
It's pointless fired. It's already a name.
Oh, may I be open here today? I urge
Oh
your
wait, you
mayor
want to do
to
that as an actual
kindly.
NPC? No, let's not confuse the issue.
I mean, you can have them as a random NPC because she just picked a name out the hat pretty much, and it just so happens to be some other random motherfucker. He's probably not here because this is an port town. Anyway, it doesn't matter. She just tips her hat and just nods with brim. Just,
I be here to. I urge your mayor met an untimely end, and I'm here to lend aid in the investigation. See if I can't determine what here happened to him. Or else my name ain't Captain Jack Swallows.
Give me a persuasion or no, it's not performance because it's kind of imposed by the spell. Give me a persuasion check.
Are you sure you want me to roll persuasion?
So you said you were going alone or together. If I was there to provide advantage with like the help action.
It's not. Yeah, you kind of just but it's not to persuade that you are who you say you are. It's just give me a fucking persuasion check.
Yeah.
I don't. I as a GM, I don't feel that it's right that I should have to justify every time I ask you to make a fucking roll. Just
11. No. I wasn't saying that to be all like, oh, are you sure you want me to? I'm saying that it's like, oh no, my -3. Why? Anyway, but yeah, 11.
Okay. 11. Okay, so I mean, yeah, you come across okay. It's not like you don't necessarily sort of swing like the most competent person, but you just it's perfectly reasonable. So the noble-looking fella, was right. He's also elven. What was the name? We haven't given a name to this person.
No, we have not given a name to the mayor.
King is called King and has a giant cheetah mask. I think that kind of died since we already went with King. Oh, here we go. How the hell do you pronounce that? Bloody.
The King of
Michael Hunt Bloody. Have I pronounced that right there, Freya?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Hunt Bloody.
We're going to do the genetic bandit number 23, but it's going to be a very specific point that's going to be coming up. Some slimes. That's going to be so jank to do. Commissioner... Fucking hell, I have to get back to that. Hi. My name is Walter. Michael Hunt Bloody was my uncle.
Sorry to hear about your loss, Walter. Do you happen to know if there is anyone who might be willing to arm your uncle?
What? Say again?
Do you know if there's anyone who might be wanting to harm your uncle?
Well, quite a lot. I mean, he was a governmental official, so he had rivals. I think it was intended to look like just an incident of chance, given that it was a venomous bite. But the spider is not native to this country, so my guessing is that somebody had let this thing in to his room. However, at least when I spoke to what is his name? Shaft again? I gotta remember this now. Alexander von Shaft. I spoke to von Shaft, who's an entomologist. He stated that these spiders are relatively shy and very rarely they bite. He couldn't imagine any reason why they would have gone even anywhere near his bed.
Well, I can't be saying for sure. I'm not no bug expert myself. Sorry. Hold on. I can't be so sure myself. Captain Jack certainly ain't ain't no bug expert. Be living my life on the seas and whatnot, but I've seen and heard tales of exotic species here and there. Can't say for sure. Would you mind me seeing the body myself?
Yes, of course. Come with me. So, 1 second. Huh? Why doesn't that work? Oh, right. Sorry, I'm just adding these NPCs in so I don't forget me in memory. Right. X. Oh, right. No, it's not X. Late mayor of Lynn. Mike
Frederick von Karma.
nephew. I should give him a title, and I've spelt nephew incredibly wrong. I should have a title. Will be as high as account. Let's go with just Lord. Lord Walter Hunt. So, yeah. So, Walter leads you into this sort of bedroom. There's, you could see some sort of physician that is there along with a sort of priest that's currently sort of... The bed sheets have sort of been pulled back, taken off the bed, and he's just staying in the bed. And there's a priest that's sort of dressing him, while there's a physician as well that's sort of like, you know, making some sort of notes, presumably for the records.
Mm-hmm. Jack is gonna peer around the room and he's gonna begin looking around and checking for any open pathways into the room, like windows that are cracked or anything like that.
Yeah. You know how this guy had died, though.
Oh yes, I know, but I still have to play the part of an investigator.
Okay. Yeah, it's... You know, it's about autumn time. The windows are sort of closed. They latch from the inside. I mean, you know, it's whatever you discover, really. I don't need to necessarily give you clues on this because it's not a legitimate investigation. But that's what you do.
That is fair. That is fair. She's going to peruse the area, check the doors, check the area, check under the bed, behind the pillows, make a very thorough investigation. And then she's going to examine the body and rolling the head around at asking the surgeon to roll the body around to see the injury. Where is the injury located?
It's on the neck, near the artery.
She kind of places a finger on the artery and traces it.
Aye, that'd be pretty gnarly. Was nearly right on the artery.
I mean, the vampire, the vampires, why did I go for vampire? The vampire spider, that's what it's called.
Yep.
It's not a vampire spider. So, I mean, the vampire spider's fangs is not really, like, anywhere near long enough to get to that sort of artery, which so it's a little bit sort of strange that a spider would do that. It's almost as though that it was instructed to. It's strange.
She's going to look up and say,
Well, I think I can conclude with your investigation, or concur with it, that it was a bit of foul play, it might seem. These bite marks are a bit too intentional, one might say. Got a question for ye. What was it your uncle did? Was he always a mayor, or did he do something else in his past that might get him a bit more of a more gnarly rival than one might think?
Oh, not really. I mean, he was trying to work out how this is going to work now. I mean, he wasn't like a direct uncle. He was sort of more like a oh god, am I trying to work out family trees now? It's like, oh my god, brain's not working.
Yeah.
Yeah, uncle. It's
I'll-
uncle. He's sort of first time removed, but he comes from a noble household. But he was like a third-born son, hence he was. I mean, he didn't really have an official noble title. He was just, mayor of this little village. So I mean, as far as our family's concerned, he would certainly have the least of the political rivalries, but he certainly had political power, given his bearing the name Hunt, even as a double barrel.
Okay, then. And she pulls out a small notepad and a quill with some ink, and she says, "And would you mind be giving me the names of your other uncles and your family line, so to speak? People right his generational line or up the chain of command, so to speak. I might need
You're
to
such a bastard, Shad. Poor Taffy.
be checking on them a bit further in."
You're asking for a genealogy, mate.
You don't. Now, keep in mind, he doesn't need to give me the genealogy. She can just give me a number of names that I get, and about where they be located too.
You're so evil. Why would you?
I'm
do
about to
this
play
a
the
poor
R sound
girl?
effect again, Chef. If you don't finish the shit up.
I would imagine he probably just gives about 4 or 5 names, 3 cities that are both near to and one further away.
Yeah, absolutely, totally does.
Yep. Because what reason does he have to hide this? It's common knowledge, public knowledge, one might even say. But she'll nod to him. She'll say, "I thank you for your help. Sorry I couldn't offer much more aid. Sadly, spider bites just ain't my expertise. But
He has the information to hand, sort of like talk about the sort of pedigree and stuff, because obviously you're pretty much barking up the same kind of tree as the guard captain has. So yeah, I mean, but you do get a sort of list of names of things like that. Or is he expecting me to say that?
Right.
Oh no, this is your party. You're making these fuckers up.
oh, I'll make them up." So I'm actually going to take an NPC pool name. The higher ranking nobles in this family, you have the Mycumbluddies, which are there are about 2 more of his family.
Yeah, make sure you
line.
write these down and
There's
send
his
them to me,
wife.
though. Yeah.
Oh, I will. There's his wife, Lysa Mycumbluddy. There's his brother, Charles Mycumbluddy, and then there are and then there's the family that the Mycumbluddy is married into, the Von Karmas. Of which the head of that household is Frederick von Karma, who kind of rose to nobility through the act of slaying dragons back in the day.
Oh, it's such a weird and elaborate world we make together.
It's just like he had
Oh.
this shit written down like.
Maybe a little bit. Not really. I'm actually going off of a bit of improv here. So yes, the Von Karmas are a noble family of dragon slayers. Most notable for their slaying of Blightwing and the of the black dragon Blightwing and their mate, the white dragon Icewind Breath.
Okay. All right. I will I promise I'll retain every single bit of that. So,
Yes, your face does say that, Taffy.
yeah, no idea. One ear or the other. I did try to track it all. There's lots of joke names in there, and I do love them, and they will all get added and what have you. But yeah, I love the fact that somebody's doing all drawings of I'm Murder, Steve from accounting, Steve of accounting, not from accounting. I love the fact that these drawings have been putting in sort of illustrations of what we've been sort of like playing and talking about. It's fantastic. We didn't get to see any action this time. That's kind of interesting. I was almost certain somebody was going to drop an encounter, but We didn't get to see that this session, but that's absolutely fine. Those buttons are there for a reason. What's that?
Matthew wasn't watching this time.
Yeah, maybe that was what it was. I think he blew his entire load. Anyway.
No, he didn't. He has more. I know.
Does he?
Oh yes, he has an infinite amount of points. It feels like. Pretty sure he told me he had like 40k or something.
Jesus.
Oh, and lastly, she's going. She will ask this man, where he lives, in case she thinks of anything to come up. In case she thinks of anything to tell him of.
Absolutely fantastic bit of photo editing. I gotta show you this. That's come from Milk.
Ah, yeah, the one, the fucking, there it is.
Absolutely
Great.
fantastic.
So great.
Ah, no.
Put that in. Put that in the. Put that in.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that is.
Oh, yeah.
That is actually going to become the new sort of. Yeah, that is definitely going to be his.
Milk, I can't look. I'm up here doing cute like drawings with a mouse. I can't compete with y'all.
That is now, yeah, Steve from
Come on,
accounting.
dude.
That's his new avatar. Brilliant, absolutely
Wonderful.
brilliant, great contribution. So
How
yeah,
beautiful
we're gonna
he is.
have a raid. But yeah, I mean, you've got that sort of encounter. So if you guys like, get a bit sort of finding that it's a bit sort of same pace with all the sort of banters back and forth, and you want to see us roll some dice, some mindless minions, by all means, you always got that button there to click. Random encounter, and it will force the narrative into an encounter. But stick around for the raid because it's an extra 250 points, and as you know, points on this is fun bucks. You get to actually directly influence the game with a bunch of things. I may need to adjust the price on NPC names because they are starting to really clog up a bit now. Clearly, they're a lot more valuable than what I rated them at. But let's see. So I'm going to look for something that is virtual, something that is not currently in a game, ideally, if at all possible. Working on player character notes. Okay, that sounds cool. We could do that. Let's do that. We're Invader Ryu.
Nice.
Go on.
You're a
Ryu
better man
Silver
than me.
Light. No, I want a copy. Work. Thank you. Dee. Great. Habla. So like to make heaps and heaps of noise in here.
Easy. Thanks again, Taffy. You have a wonderful rest of your night.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down gym now with my cousins, and then
We get the level, yes.
what the hell is going on with? What the hell is? Right. Ah, right. There we go. Yeah, there we go. And you get the level. Yeah, you take that level 3. Level 3 next session. Ta-da!
Woo! Bye for now.
Boy.
Oh, there it is. Look at that.
I am so sorry,
Oh.
Taffy. I didn't expect it to get this
Whoa.
to get this
Tabletop
what's the
arcade.
word?
Game.
Shit. I didn't
I just wanted to
expect
get
my
final
whole
idea down.
deal to get
Before
this
I forgot what I was thinking
this
about.
elaborate this quickly.
Welcome. Thank you for the raid. How's it going? Tabletop
Also, Taffy,
arcade.
very
welcome,
minor aside.
welcome. Give you guys a
Taffy,
shout out
kind of
here. What are you guys doing?
Hello?
One
You
second.
guys were playing a game.
Oh, okay.
Running a session, maybe. What were you up to? Entirely improvised campaign. Oh, I see. Thank you for the follow, Taffy TTA. Welcome to the guild. Thank you very much.
Oh, I should not be doing that in this.
I have
one.
become chunkier.
I think I might have seen y'all streaming earlier. I often check, like, see what people are up to in the Dungeons and Dragons category. Every now and then, I just scroll through.
Oh my god, this
I
kicks
watch,
screens.
like, you know, a good 20 minutes of each stream. Go to the next one. That's when I'm not streaming, of course.
What is up with my browser?
I kind of want
It's
to
like
know who else is in the
proper lagging.
same category. Good to make friends.
Anyways,
too.
I'm
Hope it
gonna
was
jump
fun.
off, guys. Go
Well, I
have
hope-
lunch.
hope it was
Bye.
fun.
Alright, my dude.
It wasn't too stressful.
See you next.
That's you, buddy.
Right now, I'm just kind of going over some of my player characters'
Also, Taffy, you asked for me
background
to send
and
it.
family notes and stuff. Putting
Yeah,
that together.
I'll get it.
There
added.
you go.
Beautiful. I'll get that added.
So I always give them the
Also, all
option
those X's are
to,
places that
you know,
people can
give me
just like
their
stick a bunch of
siblings'
names in.
names and like things
Th-
about
those are
them
for
and,
like
family
NPC
friends.
name additions.
But sometimes they'll just mention they have a family
But
friend.
yes.
They don't give me any other details, and I'm like, okay, well,
Skitter now
there
has
we
a
go.
kill
I guess
list
I'm gonna come
with
up
some
with all of it
locations.
myself. That's
I
kind
have
of what I'm
become
doing
chunky
right now.
now. Good. It's time to wake up. It's time for school.
Right.
Yeah, that's my mom's
Do you need
alarm.
to come up with this person's name? Say
What is
they
my
were a half elf.
Google
There we go.
fucking wait.
There's
Why
a
did
file.
AppLock just stop working?
Cool. Right.
And-
Sorry, I was trying to do the Twitter thing, and my browser was kicking and screaming, and there was a bunch of shit and all that. Right. Okay. Somebody was trying to speak to me.
Oh yeah. I was saying sorry for dropping all of that on you. Like, that was
Yeah,
that was more than even I
need to
could
name
think
this
of at
guy.
the same
I
time.
need a
But
random
don't worry
name.
about it. I got you. I got you,
Fantasy
Taffy. I sent you
name,
all the I sent you
generator,
all
of
the deeds.
course.
Right. I'm sure it'll get used for
down
something at some
to-
point, maybe, possibly.
Probably.
Guess we
Who
would
knows?
use human names.
I'm glad the first one went off without a hitch,
Human.
though. But that's usually how it be at
There we
certain
go.
levels. It's not until
Oh,
much
that's,
later when shit starts hitting the fan.
Oh, thank you for the follow.